I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Till we find a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Till we find a single reason not to say goodbye.
What's good, everyone? What's good? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing okay. Slightly upset, as you can tell by the tone of my voice. But you know what? You know what? As much as I'm a bit upset, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not overly, how do I put it? I'm not overly upset. I'm not gonna sit here and cry and say, yeah, this, that, the other. It's okay. It happens. That's all I can say. It happens. And today was the day that it was supposed to happen. And we have to hold it. We have to move on and we have to keep pushing forward. Honestly, we have to keep pushing forward. There's a lot to discuss, there's a lot to dissect, there's a lot to understand as to what we saw. But you know what? Let's be objective today. Last time you saw me on Sage stream, proper hyped, proper all of this, and that's me. I'm a football fan at the end of the day. I'm gonna be that. But today again got humbled a little bit and you know, in essence, got taught a lesson. But where do we start? Let me start off first and foremost with Ten Hag himself. I think Ten Hag got a couple of things wrong today. In all honesty, he got a couple things wrong. First and foremost, his selection with going with Van der Beek on there, it was interesting. We can always sit here and say, you know what, certain players or all of these players didn't play well, etc., etc. We can sit here and say that all the time. But the fact is, there are individuals who need to be turning up in certain games, and a lot of individuals didn't turn up. That's just a fact. Whether you want to sugarcoat it or whatever, there were some individuals who did not turn up today. Lindelof being one of them. At times, Martinez was trying his best, didn't do well. Van der Beek being one of them. Rashford being one of them. Eriksen being one of them. Ronaldo being one of them. I think David De Gea at times could have done a slight better, but what can you say about David De Gea? He's been saving us. A game like this was destined to happen, but I didn't think it would have been the case today. I think we need to be, me myself, actually, a lesson for myself is be more thoughtful of suspensions and injuries. For some reason, I was just a bit giddy FC, and I thought to myself, you know what? Actually, we could go ahead and get the W. You know what? Actually, we can go ahead and get a win against an Aston Villa with Rashford, with Garnacho, with Casemiro, with Eriksen. but that wasn't the case. Simply wasn't. What ended up happening instead is Villa just tearing us apart. I don't know how else to sum this up. Listen, the first thing first is Van der Beek was eventually going to get some minutes. That's the first thing. Let's get this out of the way, right? Let's not pin blame on anyone. I'm not going to pin blame on anyone. Big up everybody in the stream. Make sure you like and share the video as well. I'm not going to pin the blame on anyone because it's no one's particular fault. It's always a team effort, and the team lost today. But what I am going to say is I think choosing Van der Beek for this game was the right decision. It was the right decision. You know why it was the right decision? And you guys might be very upset with my comments as to, oh, why do you say Van der Beek was the right decision? Because we needed to see this. We needed to see that Van der Beek in this so-called Ten Hag system ain't working. Martial did play some minutes and it still didn't work. Now you might say, okay, put Ronaldo, put Martial, put Van der Beek behind him. It might be different. It didn't happen. Just the same way as Maguire has proved that he cannot be a Manchester United Ten Hag player, Van der Beek is showing that. He's showing it. Our bench is absolutely diabolical. We need to sell a lot of players in January. Please, ideally January. I would love to sell some players in January and go and get a striker, a couple other players, because this is not good. This way, football isn't sustainable like this. Having a weak bench is not sustainable. Let's be honest. Again, after the World Cup, cup games, Europa games, injuries, certain players will need to play. If you are in this club, certain players will need to play. And if you're going to be getting minutes, you need to be performing. If you're not performing, I don't know what else to say. Get rid of Player FC at this point, man. Just get rid of it. I'll move on to other topics, but let me go through the chat quickly. Big up everyone in the chat. Ghost says, I'm not panicking at all. I just think players were tired and fatigued. Sure, fair point. Whenever Ronaldo plays, the team does not look as fluid. 100%. Facts. Ganser says it's a humbler. We have no depth. We need to pick between top four Europa and break the other. We can't do it all. The thing is, you're right. But Ten Hag has said himself he wants to fight for everything. He wants to win every game. And in any competition, you have to win games. Big up MUFC Total says, don't get me wrong. But if we started someone instead of Van der Beek, Garnacho, and Lindelof, we could win easily. I think you mean some other players. Ghost says, I love Ronaldo, but I'm not feeling him. He's had too many games with only one goal and one assist. Ganser says he's got his chance and he wasted it. I wanted him to get a chance. I don't get to see anymore. Van der Beek works best when the team is controlling possession. I don't want to make excuses. Ramos says we should offer PSV Donny plus money for Hakpo and Xavi Simons. That's never going to happen. Xavi Simons is an absolute baller, and they're not going to even accept Donny. What they're going to do with Donny, you tell me. People need to get off this Ronaldo thing. We've had no right winger striker the past 3 games. Listen, fact is, we didn't have our main players. Whether you like the spinning or not, the people who hate the spins, hold that. This is for you lot. If you hate the spinning and the Joga Bonito spins, this is for you. Hold it. Because you lot said I don't like the spins and the man is out injured and now you're crying, sat here crying, saying, oh, where is he? Where is he? Here you go. Hold it. Hold it. Bruno Fernandes. People who disliked Bruno Fernandes and had Bruno Fernandes issues about his running and headless chicken and this, that, the other. Well, missed it today, didn't we? In the midfield, we heavily missed Bruno because Bruno would be doing a lot of Hollywood passes, but Bruno would also be giving you a lot of work rate that we just didn't have. We simply didn't have any work rate at all today. At all. And it is not acceptable. Ericsson, my concern is, when Bruno is not on the pitch, why cannot Ericsson give us something to do? Why can't he? He's had an awful game today, Ericsson. Nobody can sit here and tell me Ericsson has not had an awful game. You go and look at now Casemiro. He did his thing. He was physical. He was okay. But what else do you want him to do? I don't know what else people expect Casemiro to do. Martinez as well tried his own best, but he couldn't get into the swing of things. And Villa just peppered us with their counter attacks. That free kick is really what hurt us, if you ask me. The second goal is what really hurt us. The first goal, we conceded it, and you could see, you know what? Okay, cool. We'll try and claw back. But the second goal is what really took it out of us, because Martinez made a mistake and Luke Shaw had to commit the foul. This is facts. Martinez gave away a poor ball, gave away the ball, and Shaw had to rescue and come in for a tackle. Now, maybe you could say, okay, Shaw could have let it, just pushed him a bit or whatever, instead of fouling him full on, and maybe ran a bit more and just try and push him off the ball towards the corner flag instead of collecting the foul. But that free kick, you have to give props where it's due. That was a solid free kick. That was a solid free kick. Wall was suspect, though. You can bring all this Wall and this, that, the other, but the fact is that free kick, the end of the fact is that free kick took it out of us. Luke Shaw did score. Now, Luke Shaw clawed us back into the game, and it's 2-1, and you think, okay, you know what? Lifeline. Deflection or not, I tweeted it out. I said, I'll take that. I will take that. But guess what happened straight after? Straight after, in the second half, when we were supposed to be front foot, when we were supposed to dictate the tempo of the game ourselves, our midfield was supposed to be the one dictating the tempo. Didn't happen. Instantly giving the ball away. Instantly Villa coming out and pressing us when it should be us pressing them or keeping the ball and dictating the tempo. How is Ollie Watkins and Canso, I think that's his name. Let me just make sure I get his name right. How are Villa players getting so much space and time on the ball? And how are they finding pockets of spaces past our midfield? Well, you know how? It's because Bruno Fernandes is not on the pitch. There's no other way you can put it. Absolutely no other way you can put it. Yeah, Konsa. Konsa is running through the pitch. Konsa went from one half of the pitch to the other half of the pitch without breaking sweat and getting anyone chasing him down at all. The third goal, for example, how did the third goal come about? They again win the ball back, take it down the flank, cut it in, and boom, in goes the goal. I think Ramsey's the one that scores the goal. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Getting caught out of shape, getting caught out of position is inexcusable. And the reason why we got caught out of shape is because some of the key players are not on the pitch. When you have an Anthony on the pitch, this is what I mean when his defensive work rate isn't appreciated. When I tell you, Lord, that Anthony's defensive work rate is not appreciated, this is what I meant. You saw it today. When I tell you that Diego Dallo is getting tired, this is what I meant. Diego Dallo was tired today. Took a yellow card as well. Shaw took a yellow card as well. Ronaldo, unnecessary yellow card as well. Casemiro didn't even take a yellow card. The person who's supposed to be the most physical. I do not know what we should do with Donny van der Beek because he plays a very pivotal position. His position as a 10, we can keep saying this thing about other players, all players played bad, but then will all players play good? All players play good. I don't know what's this fucking excuse about, well, everybody played bad, then why are we using one player? We should be concentrating on one player. We should be, individual performances need to be highlighted as well. Where was Eriksen today? I'm not letting him go. Where was Van der Beek today? I'm not letting him go. Where was Rashford today? Not letting him go. Where was Rashford today? Why is it that the player is only good on the left and not even half good in the right? Why? Why? Answer that. Someone in the chat, answer that for me. Why? Why is a player only good at one side and not good, half decent, at least just half of the footballer on the other side? Why? Why is it that one person disappears from the pitch and everybody crumbles? Why is it that Eriksen couldn't handle his own when Bruno wasn't on the pitch? Let's address these questions. Let's address them. Because Bruno can't play right. Let's be honest. Bruno Fernandes cannot play the right wing. Yet Bruno Fernandes will do half a job. will do half a job on the right. What did Rashford do today? Go on, someone in the chat tell me. What did Marcus Rashford do on the right today? Tell me. Where was the positions? This is exactly what I meant by player FC. When I tell you a lot about player FC, this is what I mean. Let go of player FC. Let it go. Let it fucking go. Martial FC, Van der Beek FC, all this fucking FC. Let it fucking go. It's pathetic. Be loyal to the club. Extreme amount of unnecessary excuse for players that don't fucking perform consistently. Excessively extreme amount of protection for players that ain't achieved shit in their life. I can even stand here and take Ronaldo FC. I can take, there's certain FCs I can take. Varane, Casemiro, Ronaldo, David De Gea. Varane, Casemiro, Ronaldo, David De Gea. I can take them FC. I can take their FC. You know why? Ronaldo, Ballon d'Or winner. Varane, Champions League winner. Casemiro, Champions League winner. David De Gea, Premier League winner. Numerous title winner. Player of the season winner. Numerous accolades. But the rest of them, Martial ain't won shit. Van der Beek ain't won shit. Nobody ain't won shit. Sancho ain't won shit with Manchester United. Nobody won shit. Nobody won shit. Ten Hag got things wrong, sure, but it was gonna happen. This is what I want to, the point, what I want to, the whole purpose of today's stream is to tell you and make you guys understand, get rid of player FC. Get rid of it. Rid of it. Only back the manager, only be loyal to the club. And me, the most weirdest person to be objective, I am being objective here. I am being objective. Fact is, Rashford can't play on the right. Fact. Fact is, Ronaldo ain't performing. These are facts, factual evidence. Fact is, Donny van der Beek has had 2 starting stinkers. These are facts. Absolute facts. Fact is, when Bruno's not on the pitch, we miss him. Fact is, Sancho, he's not firing this season. These are all facts. So forget we're double digit games into the season now. Double-digit games into the season. Players, individuals need to be held accountable for their individual performance. For their individual performance. We've not gone through a whole season and then the next season has started where we can say, well, the whole team is playing bad and whatever, or it's the manager's fault. The whole team plays bad when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fucks up week in, week out. Right? Understand what I'm trying to say? The whole team plays bad. Because you have to. Now, does this mean that Ronaldo needs to come out and Martial needs to be put in there so that the whole team can perform better? Yes. Yes. And if that's the case, we need that. We should do that. We should stop protecting this guy. Stop trying to manage. I don't need extra headaches. I need results ASAP. My team is going down. You don't remember that video last season when I made that video? Everything I said last season about my team is going down. I need points ASAP. Today was crucial. And you know, I might sound like I'm hyper or whatever, but I'm not. I'm very calm. But I want to understand, like, take this, please. Like, understand where I am coming from. I'm gonna read the chat. There's a lot of people in the chat, so don't worry. I will come to the chat, but I want to get things off and make you guys understand my perspective. This game was supposed to happen. This game was supposed to happen. It is the Premier League. It is a season. Players will get injured. We could, God forbid, touch wood. Someone could get injured in the League Cup. A pivotal player could get injured in the League Cup. What do we do then? It ain't even a Premier League game. So what is this protection shit? What is this protection shit? Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Ain't no point protecting no one when they could get injured at any given time and moment in any game. No point. Players at the end of the season will look back, sit down with the manager and say, hi, Ten Hag, hello, how you doing? Yeah. My, the team didn't do well, sure, but guess what? I got this many assists. My GA is this. I made this many progressive passes. I did XYZ. I did some of my individual roles, some of my individual targets. I tried to achieve them. This is how well I did. This is how poor I did. These are the factors involved. So I think this is my rating. Players do this. Agents do this. That's how the business works. That's how the business works. Manchester United, I think, Rashford and Martial, I don't think there are. Let me think. Who are our big game players? And please, today was a fucking big game. I'm not having it. I'll argue with you 1v1. You'll come on the stream and argue with me if you need be. But today was a fucking big game. Today was a fucking big game. Who is our big game players? Ronaldo should have been a big game player. Rashford should have been a big game player. Eriksen should be a big game player. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you look on the pitch, who are our big game players? Casemiro is a big game player. Champions League winner. Numerous Champions League. Ronaldo, numerous Champions League, numerous Ballon d'Ors. Rashford, firing this season. Just had his 100th goal. Should be firing, no? So why is that the case? Okay, we look at our bench, right? This is what I mean when you lot don't take me seriously. When I don't do stats, I tell you simple from my mind what I think. When I told you a few streams ago, look at our bench and who is our problem solvers, people laughed at me. Or people didn't take me seriously. They didn't laugh, but they didn't take me seriously. They thought I'm a fucking fool for asking questions like that. Look at our bench. Who are problem solvers? Oh, let me remind you. When I said on stream, is Sancho a problem solver? What did people do? They bashed me. They said, you're picking on Sancho. You've got a Sancho agenda. Oh my God, you've got a Van der Beek agenda. Well, look now. Look. Is Van der Beek a problem solver? No. James Maddison is a more problem solver than Van der Beek. Luke Shaw has given us some solutions this season. Let's be honest here. Whipping balls in, Casemiro getting that header against Chelsea. I need problem solvers, man. And I ain't here to be giving you a run of 4 or 5 games to prove yourself. I'll be honest with you. I ain't got the fucking energy and time. Come on. What we doing? Why do we have this thing of, but let's be patient. 10 fucking years we've been patient, man. 10 fucking years. 5 years, no trophy, man. What's this patient shit? Let the player FC go. Let the player FC go. We really need to today take a lesson and say, well, fuck this GA conversation. Well, fuck this Van der Beek conversation, FC conversation. Let's be logical. Set players are not working. I don't care how many Champions League, Ballon d'Or, whatever fucking shit you got, it ain't working. And if it ain't working, I'm going to say it as it is. Ronaldo, it's not working. Van der Beek, it's not working. Rashford on the right, Rashford in the middle, it's not working. Martial this season, it's not working. It's not working. I need you ready and firing. I need you ready and firing. Yesterday's stream, I don't know how many of you from here saw yesterday's stream with mine and Griggs's preview. I said I'm scared of Leon Bailey or concerned with Leon Bailey. And Griggs said he's concerned with Ramsey. Look what happened today. Those two players tore us apart. We make mediocre teams, mediocre players look like top 6 players, like top 6 worthy players. I don't know why we do that. We can go and pepper up Liverpool. We can go and pepper up Arsenal. But a Villa who's struggling with relegation battle and they want to stay out of that relegation zone, we get peppered by them. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Can someone in the chat make that sense? Make it make sense? Why can we go pepper up the top 10 teams and then with the bottom tier, we go and fumble? And this is exactly why Fred and McTominay can't even play a Sheriff and Omonia game. Van der Beek can't even play a Sheriff and Omonia game. And it's not about proving I said, you said. I don't want to do that. As much as I do it, it's not my purpose. The point isn't to say I won and I said no. The purpose is just saying, think of things as objective. Whatever I say sometimes might sound like a cracker dish, but a lot of the times I'll be saying a lot of shit that comes through, and you don't need to understand this. What was Sancho gonna do when he comes on? Let's be honest here. What could we have done if Sancho came on today? I want to ask this question because I know what Anthony could have done. I know what Bruno could have done. Let's be honest here. Going forward now, how many more opportunities do we give Van der Beek? Why are we giving opportunities? Fred had his one game of the season. I said it straight. After that Fred masterclass Brazilian passport settings, I said, well, this was his one game of the season. He's going to go missing now. He's going to go missing. I don't need this, man. I don't need 1 week like this and then 5 weeks of this. I don't need that. I don't need that. It's not fair on Ten Hag. It's not fair on you lot. It's not fair on me. It's not fair on us fans. It isn't. I need players in the trenches. Garnacho is in the trenches right now with us. Yeah, he tried to cut in, do something, and it didn't work, whatever. But what can you do? He did get us the goal, though, the last game against Sociedad. We have to be objective. David De Gea, not really his great game today. But again, he saved us so many games this season. Saved us so many games. And then right on the other hand, Ronaldo, not saved us once, not done nothing. Except for that Everton goal, he's been missing all season. The whole season, Cristiano Ronaldo's been missing. And we are, 12, 13 games in. 13 games in. And we've had, how many? We've had freaking 20 plus games already this season, all comps. And Ronaldo's not got fucking done fuck all. He's done fuck all. Cristiano Ronaldo has done fuck all this season. Nothing. Zilch. He's had more tackles than shots on target. Zilch. I ain't trying to hear about deliveries and partnership and this, that, the other. I ain't doing it. Nah, I'm gonna keep my energy for Ronaldo because I'm a fucking big Ronaldo lover. But I'm gonna say it as it is. Done fuck all. One of the worst players in the league right now. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the worst players in the league right now. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the worst players in the Premier League right now. As simple as that. When I see him next time and try and get that shirt signed, I'm going to say, you're signing this shirt based on your past achievements. But your recent form, Ronaldo, has been atrocious. I'm going to say it straight to him. When he signs that shirt, because I'm going to try and get him to sign that shirt, I'm going to say, you're signing this shirt based on the Ronaldo I used to know. You're signing that shirt based on the Ronaldo I fell in love with, but not on the Ronaldo you are now. Not on the Ronaldo you are now. This ain't it, bro. This is not it at all. Because at the end of the day, Rashford is doing something on the left. At the end of the day, Eriksen, when he plays with Bruno, he does do something. And I remember people saying Eriksen and Bruno can't play together. All this Twitter shit. I don't fucking listen to Twitter no more, man. I don't pay attention to no Twitter and shit no more. I just go off what I fucking think. I used to think, you know what? Let me understand these people, man. Let me take what these people say. Let me take it in. Then I started realizing, man, Twitter myths are fucking odd. Twitter myths will send your brain fucking crazy. I'm just going off what I see in front of me. And what I see in front of me is Bruno and Eriksen together work. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Like Marcel says, pre-assist, assist to assist. Like when Bruno headed it to Ronaldo, who assisted Garnacho for the goal. And that was from Bruno being on the right. Man, Bruno's physicality and his presence on the pitch was missed today. I want to ask the comment section. Big up to everyone who's in the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe on the video as well. Appreciate all of you for the support. I want to ask everyone, how do you guys think we could have won that game? How do you lot think we could have won that game? I want you lot to answer that question for me, please, in the chat section. Break it down, and I'll go through some of the comments in the meantime. Go says we need a replacement for Eriksen. Eriksen was free. Like, I don't even know why you lot. I know he had a stinker, but Eriksen was free. Did Aston Villa play Europa this week? Also, new manager bounce always difficult to beat. Facts. 100%. Ericsson marking was crazy bad. Rewatch that goal. He just runs past, marks a player that is already marked. And Ericsson off the ball ain't the best. He ain't the best. We all know this. Ericsson off the ball ain't the best. Leaving Ramsey completely free. Donny van de Beek. Sell Van de Beek in January. Rashford isn't good. Isn't that good? Well, on the right he is, and on the left he's been solid this season. Donny van de Beek. Faz. Let's blame everything on Ronaldo and move on. All these agendas-driven people do. Also, Ronaldo will go, but at least a 37 man is available to be picked. Yeah, available. Ronald, you have to understand. There's a list of tick boxes. There is a list of tick boxes. Tick box 1, be available. Good. Tick box 2, work hard on the pitch. Work hard. One of the reasons why I fucking appreciate Giroud and Gabriel Jesus, they work hard, man. They fucking work hard. Work hard on the pitch. Tick box number 1, turn up for work. Tick box number 2, work hard. Tick box number 3, deliver on your targets. Tick boxes. Show up to work hard, complete your targets and assignments. Simple. He turned up to work, don't work hard, and don't deliver on his targets. He does one of the 3 tick boxes. Leave off Ronaldo. Rashford has to take personal responsibility for his shit performance and the inability to play anywhere except left wing. And Ganso, I am with you. 100% right. Why can you play one side and you can't even, like I'm saying, 40% of what you play on there, play on the right side, be all right? He couldn't even touch the ball today. Oh, my goodness. He couldn't even touch the ball. How is a player like that worth 100+ million? You tell me, please. Chat section, you lot tell me, how is a player who can only play on one side worth 100 million? I don't know. You lot tell me, man. People make so many excuses for this player. 100%. 100%. They told me in let me just bring it up. Let me bring it up because I am gonna bring it up. And you lot, all of us went through it. 1 second. You lot told me that Donny van der Beek's 12-minute appearance against Sheriff was him getting in the right positions. But Donny got in the right positions. Right positions. Is that what we're crediting now? Players able to get in the right positions is what we're crediting now. Is that what it is? Is that what it takes to be a professional footballer in the Premier League? Getting in the right positions. Come on, man. Come on. Let's be fucking objective here. Let's be straight up. Let's be straight up and honest. The Martial thing is overhyped. People keep forgetting that Martial has been inconsistent throughout his career. And the GA fucking... I don't want to swear, man. I've been very calm with Martial today. Very, very calm with Martial today. But the fucking GA people, yeah? The GA this, the GA that, the GA this, the GA that, man. Oh, fuck. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, forgive me, man. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. Won the League Cup. I want to lose that game. I mean, I was just on Saeed's channel and them man are saying, League Cup, flawless, like Flawless was saying, Andy was saying, bigger Flawless and Andy, they're saying, you don't know who you get in the draw, and they have a fair point. Legitimately, they have a fair point is you do not know who you end up getting in the draw. You might end up getting a lower league team and having a decent run in the League Cup. So why not? A lot of 3 out of 10 performances today. No big game players. Too much crap in this team. Also, fast. Just remember that World Cup is just 2 weeks away. Ronnie can just fake an injury, but he isn't. But isn't he stepping on the pitch and putting a World Cup to risk? I don't know. I don't know. But right now, Ronald, I am not supporting Portugal. Right now, I'm supporting Manchester United. And if a player is gonna be faking an injury and still picking, and I'm gonna feel pity party for him. Listen, it's just a lot of pity party shit. This is. It's a lot of pity party. But this. Nah, man. We're at the top of the fucking top. Premier fucking league for Manchester United. I'm not doing this. But he's turning up to this. You know me, man. I keep it straight. Turn up and perform. Earn my love. Earn my respect. Shut me the fuck up. Shut me up. Perform and shut me up. Rashford on the left, performing and shut me up. He's had a bad game today, but he's performing and shutting me up. Perform and shut me up. Simple. About this, that, man. Just turning up, and I'm gonna give credit just because someone finds a space. Oh, Van der Beek found spaces against the Sheriff game. What? He's had a run of games now, man. He's had his run of games. Joey says Van der Beek was crap today. We have a big squad, but the lack of quality. Ganso says 8 players can stay. Everyone else can go. Bruno, Casemiro, Shaw, Malacia, Martinez, Varane, Dallo, Anthony. Everyone else needs to be sold. We made it difficult for us 100%. 100%. Unai Emery is no mug. And you know what? I have to hold personal liability and con for this because I made a kind of mocking or joking video of Unai Emery last time saying good evening, and hey ho, that came and bit me right in my butt cheek, didn't it? Someone tagged me in the video as well. I remember last season when I said good evening when we beat his team. Maybe getting a goal could have changed the game. Well, we did get a goal in a really good time, like late on in the second half. First half. Late on in the first half, we got a goal coming into the second half. Momentum should be with us, and they just came and fucking slapped us. Slapped us. It's like doing this. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Shut the fuck up like this. Just shut the fuck up like this. Just slapped us. That's what they did. Now, Sancho doesn't change that game. Exactly. This is what I mean, Squeezy. Thank you very much. Who is the person that can change that game? Who's that person? Anthony's a person I can say that can change a game for us. I can say that. I can say Anthony's a person that can change a game. And I can say Rashford on the left can change a game. 100%. 100%. Can anybody in the chat tell me they've seen Martial on the left this season? Because I don't think I've seen Martial on the left this season. So again, he's been brought on, and this is me just being devil's advocate. He's been brought on to play on the left, and he's been asked to do something that he normally does on the middle, is bring players in and score goals and draw in penalties and draw in fouls and draw in defenders. And you're putting him on the left, asking him to do something that he's not going to be able to do because he's not played the left this season much. If I'm not mistaken, he's not played the left at all. We're gonna have games like this, and fans need to be prepared for this. Thank you very much. Very well said. Let's see what else have we got. Maybe Fred instead of Ericsson, but I think we were losing no matter what. Fred can't replace Ericsson because Fred can't play the ball from deep. Only Ericsson can. And I was saying members only group chat. Big up the members as well. In the members only group chat, you lot know I said Ericsson needs one moment of brilliant passing, and boom, next thing you know, balls into someone. But Rashford was on the right. Who was he going to pass to? Let's be honest. Ronaldo ain't finding nowhere. Ronaldo's non-existent in that box, man. Non-existent. Red Baron says, take off Ronaldo. Team looks more fluid without him. Not gonna lie, bro. He will be gone in 2 games. I want to see how our team moves after him. Happy if Glazers can turn up too. Rashford has no football IQ. He plays full on instinct. This guy always stand for Ronaldo. I think. Do you mean me? I am a stand for Ronaldo, but I'm very objective, and when I'm objective, I'm very, very clear with it. I'm very clear. I don't think you mean that to me. I hate the World Cup being in winter. It sucks. Everybody does. Only seen Martial as a striker, not on the wings. Thank you very much. This is what I mean. Martial played as a 10, not on the left. I saw Martial on the left. I'm seeing Martial on the left trying to find Ronaldo. I did. You go and run up the game again. Run up the game. Run up the game, and you will see that Martial was on the left. You go and see for yourself. He tried to play a 10, but he was all over. He was all over. Big up the members. I'll drop the link, StreamYard link in the members only chat for the members to come through and have their say. Big up everyone in the chat as well. If you want to become a member and come on the stream, you can do so using the super chat button or the members link down in the bio. So become a member, man. Become a member of the channel, man. You lot support goes a long way. It helps the channel going. It helps the channel growing as well. And it helps out on running the channel. So yeah, memberships are now open. You can become a member using the link below. Appreciate all of your support, man. We've got a members only group chat as well. I've dropped the link in the members only group chat. And yeah, members, go ahead and join. You can join in now and have your say, man. Come up and have your say, man. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Junior, big up to yourself as well. Latest member of Planet Fast is back down to earth for us boys. Yeah, it is, because I was getting giddy, man. I thought, wait a second. Wait a fucking second. I just fucking remembered something. I just remembered something. Didn't Marshall FC say Marshall was being saved for the Villa game? Didn't Marshall FC say Marshall is being saved for the Villa game? I need to breathe. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. I need to breathe. Peace and calm, peace. Peace and mercy, peace and mercy. Lord have mercy, man. Talk to me. Hold on. Are you there? I can't hear you. Can any can yeah.
Now should be good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, bro. I calmed down. I did my match reaction. I let all my rants out there. Now I'm on to Fulham game. I don't care about the cup game. But we want to Fulham. Hopefully Mitrovic doesn't dunk on us. And hopefully Donny Van de Beek is sold by January 1st at midnight. Turn the new year. That's the first thing I want done when that clock hits midnight. I want him out of my football club and sent back to Ajax, where him and the European lad can start together with Megamind as their head coach. That's what needs to happen.
Are we saving Martial for his wedding day or something? What are we saving him for? Can someone tell me?
What are you talking about?
What's up? What's up? Everybody's silent, man. Everybody's like someone's died.
What do you mean we're saving Martial for? He came on today for like 30 minutes, got some fitness in, and then we go from there.
We go from there, yeah?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
He starts against Fulham, and now hopefully Anthony's back as well, and we go from there. We have our best front three back. It's that simple. I don't know what you want me to say.
There's a.
I mean, I remember Faz, someone said that in the group chat and vocally that whenever he comes on, he performs and he puts in some kind of a GA.
I made a tweet. Hold on. I made a tweet about Martial. I'm going to find it. And they fucking cooked me. And I'm going to go and cook them individually, actually. They cooked me on that tweet. Let me go and find it. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. There was a where? I'm gonna find it, man. Everybody's so silent. Why is everyone so silent?
Just
Nobody's got
depressed.
anything to say.
Just depressed.
I'm waiting
There
for
we
you-
go.
I'm waiting for you to
Wait,
make your point, to be honest.
Found it. I found it. We are back, FC. 90% of the games missed now.
Okay, what does that have to do with today?
Quote tweets. Manager is obviously being cautious and not rushing him back. First week back in training with the team, but of course, some guys are just on here for the clicks. LOL. No, let me crawl back in your cave, in your box. I'm really about this life. He's not injured. LOL. Player FC, man. Faz, you just chat bear lot of shit. This man is Thomas Evra. LOL. Well done. Take your GA and never mind. Never mind, man. Flip flop. Swim with me. I got all of this, man. He's fit. Manager clears is risking him. Calm the fuck down. Nah, I'm not even gonna address him, man.
That next tweet.
United fans hate everyone. They hate Martial for being injured, Donny for being on the bench. They hate players who leave, players who stay but aren't selected, players who never said they wanted to join and didn't join. No one is safe. Well done. Well done. Bro, this was you less than a month ago with Martial. I'm not even going to address him. I've already addressed this guy, man. This is another. You see this UTD guys, UTD Trey, UTD, all of this. They're all a fucking cult. Managed well, man. Well, indeed. Well, indeed, man. This is all in front of you guys. All in front of you. This is all the quote tweets. He's not even injured. He's not being rushed back.
I'm trying to figure out what your point is.
Let me row your boat gently down the stream. What's the next one? What's the next sentence?
Merrily.
I don't even know, man.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. You're actually tapped. I don't even know what I should say to this guy. I don't even know. Where's the there you go. You can have that. Display. I could be very rude, but I don't know. You're weird. Well done. I'm doing this in front of Griggs. Now Griggs has to see this. This is the point.
What is your point?
Absolute count. He's not getting rushed back because he's on a fitness program. The manager knows when he's fit.
Yeah, and he was for today, and he played 30 minutes.
Congrats. No. Hold it. You'll have to swallow this. Swallow this.
Ask him where's
Woodward is just Woodward, isn't it? Woodward is just Woodward.
Ask him where Martial's impact was.
I don't even.
Bro,
they can't be the same fast as the man. Okay.
He moved nicely, I guess.
Muted. I don't even deal with muted. Pathetic. No, he is fit. The manager just want to risk him. EOKG, you need to set up another meeting between Faz and Chino to sell this Martial. Chino is a crackhead. You're wrong for this one. Sell that bum Ronaldo, keep Martial and buy a striker. Because of injuries, I don't know. 90% of he's not even played 15 games. Well done. No.
Griggs is still trying to find out why this is happening, bro.
No, because
He's so clueless right now.
You guys have stupid reasoning for Martial getting blamed for whatever reason today because he absolutely played because he played only 30 minutes when he.
I'm gonna troll them.
But then,
I thought-
you said that he is an impact player and he comes on and he makes a difference because he scored 2 goals against a shit done team
That's
with
not why
Man
he makes
City.
an impact. That's not why he makes an impact. He makes an impact.
Now you can
especially
get
when
vexed all about you want. That's okay. But then again, he scored 2 goals right against Man City, a so capable team, a better run team. So why not today? I mean, that's what you argued on last time.
First of all, I said
No, what now?
I said Martial was.
Ha, pussy. This same pussy who called me a clown. He said, "I know it was bait. It ain't looking good." I'm a really bad guy, but this is what I fucking mean. We match your fucking FC players. This is exactly what I fucking mean. This is exactly what I mean, and people call me crazy. They said I was fucking crazy.
It's just trolls, man.
I don't understand why people do this, Man United fans. Why do you not do this, Greg? Why are you?
Bro,
not
that's
fucking
in every
protect
club.
players?
Every club has player FC. Every club has a certain player that they all love and that they all have a bias to.
Yeah,
A lot of fans have bias to Martial because they grew up like we saw him from 18 to now. In his debut game he came on and scored against Liverpool. In his debut game, the biggest Man United game of the season, he scored. He scored a FA Cup semi-final game-winning goal that we ended up winning the FA Cup. 2016 he was good. 2017 he was good until Mourinho bought Alexis. 2018 he was bright when he played. 2019 he put up 17 NPG, which is the most NPG goals that season. 2020 and 2021 was his first official bad season, and then last year he got loaned out.
Yeah, but that's not like an
He did not
excuse.
get loaned out. He asked for that loan, Griggs.
Yeah, because he wanted.
He didn't get loaned out. He wasn't shipped.
Wanted to leave.
He wanted it. He wanted to leave because
that's fine by
Cavani was
me.
here and
That's
Ronaldo
fine.
was here.
And he wanted to leave. That's fine by me. There's players that want to leave their club all the freaking time. Top players want to leave their clubs all the time.
Top
Messi wanted to
players.
leave-
So Martial is a top player.
No, I'm just saying that.
Messi, you're comparing him to Messi.
I didn't say Messi. I'm just saying that there's other players that want to leave their club. So Martial wanted to leave. So if you guys hate him that much and he wanted to leave the club, why is that a criticism towards him?
No, I don't care if you want to leave. I'm just.
Yeah.
My point is, you don't get 8 years and do what he's done. I don't think that's enough.
Well, okay,
Griggs,
so
the problem is that you don't have the
no.
same energy that the way you have an emotional energy towards Ronaldo. You don't have that for Martial because no, listen, shit, bro, listen. Because what you're saying, and I hear you, Ronaldo is shit, and I agree, he is. But what did you talk about right now for Martial? His debut game. Seriously.
Nothing
No, I
like
said
this
no.
season.
I'm using that as why people love him so much. I'm using it as his past as why people love him so much. It's the same with Ronaldo.
And there is a
people are
whole
tied to his
lot of
past.
past.
Griggs, is that a justifiable reason to love a player based on their
No.
debut game?
No,
Not
I'm just
really.
saying. No, I give you multiple reasons, but like his whole past, people love him because he's
Yeah, but it's been kind.
he's aesthetically pleasing. So a lot of fans go towards aesthetically pleasing players. That's the first thing. And he's had big moments at Man United. Not as big as other players. But that's
fundamentally is
saying.
Griggs. Do you agree?
No, but then
that-
the
I
bigger
don't
moment
agree with
was
that.
Ronaldo got you a Champions League.
No. Let's forget all
I'm
that.
not-
but do you
I'm
agree?
not no, I don't
this
agree
player
with
FC
that.
has to
Come
go.
on.
No.
I agree with that. Well, I don't love
player,
Martial.
that's it.
I don't love Martial because of what he did 7 years ago. I just like him as a player because I think he just as my striker. I like the false nine kind of players, like Joao Felix and them. Those are the players I love watching, and I love watching Martial when he's fit and he plays. I love watching him play football. This is why I rate him higher than Ronaldo, especially because Ronaldo to me offers nothing. And Martial today he came on. First of all, I don't know why he put on the left. He should have played in the number 10 or at striker because he needed to play central. Ten Hag shifted him to the left to accommodate Ronaldo, and look what happened. Nothing happened. And so that's what happened. And so 30 minutes, he got some fitness in. We'll see. He's probably going to start on Thursday or now. Hopefully he doesn't start. He plays another 45. And then Fulham away next Sunday. He starts. And then we go with Rashford on the left, Martial down the middle, and hopefully Anthony's back next Sunday. If not, I have no idea who plays on the right. Play a diamond next week. Play Martial, Rashford up top together.
It's, uh,
Midfielders behind them. That's what I
it's
do
a-
next week. It's that simple.
Better turn up next week.
I mean,
not
I'm just
even
going by the fact
even
that,
about
Griggs,
that,
you said in the
it's-
group chat that when Martial was playing today, the whole team was not up to his levels, right? I mean,
say
those
no,
were
they're
your
not
words.
they're not on his wavelength, and I still think that a lot of these players aren't on his wavelength because he likes to do one touch football. Same with Donnie. A lot of players aren't on Donnie's wavelength, but at least Martial is more what's it called? He wants
Martial's
to
a better
more than-
footballer. He's a better footballer than Donnie.
Well, Martial wants to do one touch play. Well, a lot of these players don't know how to do one touch football. It's that
They're-
simple.
A lot of them are dumb too. They have no football IQ.
No, Martial's football IQ in terms of our forwards is higher than by far.
No, I really rate Martial. I just can't stand the injuries and a lot of what his
It's
fan
fine.
base says about him. It pisses me off.
I hate
How
every
is
fan
it
base in-
fine?
I said that he's fine. And he doesn't rate
How
Martial
can
based on
how no? I'm just saying. How can you? Okay, go on.
I just know if you don't rate Martial based on injuries, that's fine by me, bro. That's fair. That's fine. And if you don't rate him because of his fans, that's fine. I don't like any fan base.
That's true. That's true as well.
Donnie Van de Beek. That's why do you think I hate Donnie Van de Beek so much? Because his fans, they piss me off, especially Johnny. No offense to him. But we talked about how he put him on over Bruno Fernandes, and our team looks so much better. Look at what Donnie Van de Beek did
He just
today.
doesn't like Bruno. That guy just doesn't like Bruno.
This guy
He
had
doesn't like
13
Donnie.
passes as my number 10. My number 10 today had 13 passes completed. 13.
Get rid. He needs to go in Jan. I've
13.
seen enough.
Who was our number 10 today?
Donnie Van de Beek.
He needs to
13
go in
passes
January.
completed. 13 passes completed. Bro,
Let
Bruno
me read
completes
through some
13
of the-
passes in 5 minutes.
Let me read through some of the comments. Big up Football Power Hour for joining the stream as well. Football Talk says, 1 second, where's the comment gone? Let me see. Football Talk says Ericsson been crap for 3 games. Is the reason we struggled in the last 3 games since no one else can bypass opponents midfield. Martial is too inconsistent to play for a top team in a top level. Legendary
I hear
Apex has
that.
always had problems, full of excuses, sometimes midfield, sometimes defenders. United is doomed and will never be back. Finish. Legendary Apex says losing point against smaller teams will haunt us in the long run. And Red Baron says we keep accommodating Ronaldo. It is odd, which it is. Football Power Hour, sum it up for me. What do you think?
I don't think he's here right
I
now.
think he put his hand
He
up.
did. Yeah, he did say he needs a few minutes, I guess.
Oh, did he? Where did he put it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, he put his hand up to as like a.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
team
okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
he put it in
Cool.
chat.
Cool.
He just put it in the chat as well. So
I'll come to. Firstly, I'll come to Ronald. How do we think?
Yeah.
Okay, so who lost us the game, or how did we lose the game, and how could we have won that game? And then we'll work our way around to everyone else.
I think in the very beginning, we lost the game in the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes. We were done. And whose fault is it? I'm not going to blame it on anyone. I'm not going to say Martial, Ronaldo, Rashford, Garnacho, Eric Ten Hag on the decision of moving Rashford, who is effective on the left towards the right. It's a cohesive disaster. Every decision just went wrong. We thought having Rashford on the right with his pace and Garnacho on the left with his pace, we would be able to do something, and we were not. We were shit. The whole team was shit. The whole lot was shit. So I'm not going to blame any one person. You can blame Ronaldo all you want. For all I care, he's going to be gone here in about 2 or 3 games. That's max. So I think that's done. I'm just more worried about the future now, if I has to be honest, because Fulham, I think we have Dallo out now because of yellow cards. So he's not going to be playing that game. So who's going to play there? Malacia, Lindelof, I don't know who. But yeah, it's not looking good, bro.
Ganso, what about you? Also, I want you to talk on. Red Baron says he blames fatigue. So, do you consider that as well? And if you say
That
fatigue,
has to
who
be
is fatigue?
That has to be an element. I mean, well, okay. First of all, Ronaldo, Donny Van de Beek, Ericsson. It's too static. There's no legs in that at all. They don't move for shit. I remember. I think it was first half. I think it was Mings. I'm not totally sure though. He just ran through everyone. Ronaldo, Ericsson, Donny Van de Beek. They're all just walking. No one's tracking. No one's chasing. Fatigue is an issue because I think this team has pretty much played the last 3 games, so like 3 games in a week. But I think injuries are severely hindering us. We have no one who can make an impact. I said maybe Fred could have done something, but the thing is, I'm saying maybe Fred, he has legs, but we can't pretend that, if we started with Fred, that suddenly changes things because we know what Fred is capable of. We know he's hella inconsistent. We've seen all these players. I think it's just, I feel like today was just a loss no matter what. I think it doesn't really matter who we put out. It was just always going to happen this way. But that second goal, that free kick really killed it. I think if it was just 1-0 and I think we could have maybe turned things in our favor. But that second goal, 2 goals in 3-4 minutes, I think that killed the game for us. I think we just have to make it to the World Cup, and then we have to sign players in January. It's Sancho, Antony both out at the same time. No right winger means Rashford. We have to play Ronaldo at striker and push Rashford to the right because our Elanga and Garnacho are both left wing. It's fucking with our whole team. I think we just have to make it through the next. We have to make it through the next week and just hope that we can get some positive results.
Griggs?
Faz, I want to ask you a question before Griggs goes.
We'll come to your question. Let me go around everyone first. Griggs, go on. Talk to me.
So what I blame Ten Hag for starting Eriksen, Van de Beek, Casemiro midfield. I would have started Fred. I think Fred is kind of needed in this game because we all knew Villa are going to play on the counter and defensive transition is a weakness because Ten Hag likes to defend 1v1 with his center backs. That's what happened today. I also want to blame Victor Lindelof, who by far is the softest center back I have ever seen in my life because he is at fault for that first goal because he could have clattered Ollie Watkins twice and just let him run right past him. So I said this. I said Victor Lindelof has every negative about Virgil van Dijk, like the aura, like trying to defend, like jockey and everything, but he has none of his positives. Like this guy is soft. Ollie Watkins, you could have tackled him, and two of those goals don't happen. So they scored a free kick, which by the way, I saw the free kick. I don't know if you saw in the chat. The placement of the free kick wasn't correct, so the rest are our fault for that. I blame fatigue, which by the way, Arsenal fans came at me today. I said we look very tired from Thursday, and all of a sudden they came in my quote tweets and said, "Oh, what an excuse that is! We also played on Thursday." They rotate their team because they had won their group already. They hadn't won our group.
They changed 7 players. There were 7 players different between Thursday and today.
So we had to change. We had to win our. We had to go try to win our group, which we didn't eventually. But we played the same exact lineup except for a couple players from Sunday, Thursday, and today. So that's 3 games in 7 days. Any team would be tired from 3 games in 7 days, especially at a high level like the Premier League and even Europa. So they can hold that stupid fan base. Who else do I blame? I blame Donny Van de Beek. Actually, no, I blame Ed Woodward for signing Donny Van de Beek in 2020 when we could have signed another center. When we could have just signed a regular center.
Well, Ole never wanted Van de Beek as well, by the way.
I blame Van der Sar for actually giving this guy to us when he knew that he was probably shit. What else do I blame?
Erik ten Hag for selling him to us.
Yeah, I blame Erik ten Hag for selling him to us.
Do you have noise suppression on because your voice goes in and out?
Nah, I don't know. What's it called? I blame Marcus Rashford for never learning how to play right wing since 2020. When he should be able to learn how to play right wing, it's a normal thing for wingers to be able to play on both positions. Jadon Sancho knows how to play both wings, not at a high level, but he still knows how to play on both wings. Marcus Rashford has the pace of being able to play on the right wing and just cross, like he hasn't been able to do that since 2020. I think that's due to a lack of football teaching. I blame Cristiano Ronaldo for not pressing, for missing that header. I blame Christian Eriksen for not being able to track midfield runners. That's it.
I'll say my piece last. Let's go to Football Power Hour first.
Yeah, Griggs. There's a lot of people to blame and lots of moments in the game to blame, But right now, I'll just start with this little thing that it goes like this. Donny van der, hi, you was my guy. Now it's Donny van der, bye. Loved you so much, my girl thought I was bi. Start versus Real Sociedad, you let the ball go by. Start versus Aston Villa, you let Dendonka, Ramsey, and Luis fly by. Don't know if I can have you as a starter if you let another game go by. Ollie said bye, Frank said bye, Ralph said bye, Papa E might just say bye. Come January 1st, Greg said bye-bye. Come June, I don't know, Planet Fuzz might just say, if any bid come by, we bite bye. Anyway.
Donny van der. You crazy?
I'm on Donny van der buy, bro. It's like okay. One more strike, one more start, and then it's gonna be bye for real. Like, come on, guys, we gotta give him a little bit of a slack. How long did it take Rashford to get back into rhythm after the back surgery? Right? I never had a back injury. I never had back surgery in my life, but I'm sure like it has an impact. And I think Donny had a back injury, right? I don't know. I don't know. I just heard Red Baron or somebody earlier on said that, so that's what I'm thinking about. But like, we have to give him a little bit of slack. The guy has not had match rhythm, and maybe one more strike. Honestly, realistically speaking, from me, it's one more strike as a starter, which means waiting for another cycle of Bruno to get 5 yellow cards, which is not too long because 2 of those Bruno's gonna be arguing with the referee for no reason. 2 of those, he's gonna make a tackle, trying to break down a counter. One of them might just be like unreasonable. But anyway, that's just I don't know. I just went too far with that. But like the point is like Donny has to take his chance, and that's where I'm at. And one more strike for real.
I think he
for
blew
me.
both of them though. I think
What you said?
I think he had 2 chances and he kind of blew both of them. And it wasn't like, oh, it's just mediocre. I think he was like kind of stinky in both, like very stinky in both chances.
Come on, guys. He's being rushed in. He's being rushed in more than like Martial or like it. You know what I mean? Like we can't like go guns blazing for real, like on him. Just one more strike.
Okay, but
it's very difficult. This is a difficult league. Go ahead, Faz.
Explain this to me. How did we lose this game today? Was it simply Donny's fault? How much, if it's other players' fault, what percentage was whose fault? Who had majority percentage?
Ericsson, I would probably either Ericsson or maybe Ericsson. I think
Ericsson and Lindelof is at least 80% together.
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah, I
both
can
center
hear
backs
that.
get blame, and we have to know that Ericsson has.
I can't hear you. Football Power, are you there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Something weird happened over there. So circling back to Junior saying one more loss. No, not one more loss. I just mean like if Donny lets the game go by one more time, then he just doesn't belong in the team. We just gotta find a way to kind of find a balance to judge him and know that like he had a back injury. At least that's what the streets say. I don't know if it's actually true.
I'm giving him one chance. It's against Villa in the cup. I'll play Bruno, Van de Beek, Casemiro. That's it. That's his last chance. I want to lose that game anyway, so I think he'll help us.
I'm giving Casemiro.
Bruno Van de Beek, Casemiro. Briggs,
You guys hear me now?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
How would, and everybody in the panel actually, how would you guys have set up the game today? I know it's easier to say in retrospect, but like, would you have set up the same way Ten Hag started in terms of the lineup, or would you have? How would you guys have done it?
I said it in my stream too. I said Casemiro, Fred, and even Donny or Casemiro, Fred, Ericsson. I think Fred should have played today. I think his energy is much needed. I talked about his counter pressing. His counter pressing is so important to this team. Our best performance this season was against Spurs. Why? Because we pressed like animals. Our press today was one of the worst pressings I've seen from a Big Six side. It was absolutely abysmal. Like, it was open as a Red Sea. That's what that midfield was open as today. It was abysmal. Ronaldo can't press. Rashford's pressing is crap, especially when he's not playing as a striker. Garnacho is still young, so he needs to know how to press correctly. Ericsson can't run. Donny van de Beek can't run. That's why we also miss Bruno. That's why I think Bruno, I have to apologize to Bruno. I was unfamiliar with his game. I've criticized him on the ball, but how important he is actually off the ball, especially in a proper pressing structure like that Ten Hag is trying to build, it's so important. And Fred as well, bro. Even in Newcastle, Fred was bad in that game. But if you saw how many times we actually won the ball in the higher third, and if we win the ball in the higher third, yes, we struggle scoring, but we will create so many more chances that eventually one of them will go in. Maybe not, but like as long as we create more chances, the more happy I could be about our performance. But like the West Ham game, our pressing was bad in that game too, but we got away with it because De Gea made 100 million 5 saves. Maguire made a clutch block. Lissandro made clutch blocks. Dallo won 5 back post headers. Sociedad, our press again was absolutely piss poor, but Sociedad didn't have the quality to break us down, and especially De Gea made that double save. That was the only opportunity to have. And then today we got caught for it because, like I think Ronald said, the first 15 minutes. I've clocked this with Man United. If Man United, if they don't concede in the first 15 minutes, there is a very high chance that we win that game because we always concede in the first 15 minutes in our losses. Brighton, Faz, you were at that game. They almost scored within 20 seconds. And then they ended up scoring like 20th minute. Brentford, they were 4-0 up by the 25th minute. Man City, they were up 3-1 by the 20th minute. Everton is the only game that we conceded first in the first 5 minutes, but we ended up clawing back because Anthony responded just like that. And then today, what happened? 11 minutes in, you're down 2-0. You can't win games if you're down 2-0 by 11th minute. It's very hard unless you have Erling Haaland on your team. A monster. So it's that simple. Ten Hag got it wrong, but you know what? I've seen him lose games by his fault, like Brentford, but he adjusted the next game. If he adjusts against Fulham, we'll be perfectly fine. We'll lose games. It's only our second loss since August. It's not the end of the world.
It's a loss after what is it? 10? How many? I think we've had 2 losses in 10 games.
Yeah, it's 8 we were like 8 unbeaten in all
So
how many wins? Was it
is,
6 wins?
The thing is, it's really good start, but good starts is not good enough for the Premier League. It ain't good enough. The stat is good, but the position ain't. This is what I mean when I say about stats. We are only 2 losses in double-digit games, but we're 5th in the fucking league, bruv. We're 5th.
Yeah, but we're only like
Newcastle are
we're 3 points off
flying.
third. We're only 3 points off third, though.
And okay, but then we need to be at it. And these are the games we need to be at it with. These are the games. Why do we make it hard for ourselves is the point I'm getting at. Why do we have to now go and say, okay, when we play Arsenal at the Emirates, we have to slap them. When Chelsea come to our house, we have to slap them. When we play City at home, we have to slap them. When we do this, we like to do things the hard way. And my question is, why? I would have, if you ask me, I would have preferred to take a draw against Arsenal and beat in Villa today. I would have.
I mean, yeah, you get more points. That's 4 points.
Yeah, I would have.
I mean, that's what. Yeah,
I would have.
I get that, bro. But today, I think we just ran into Villa at the absolute worst time, bro. They had Unai Emery's his first game, and Unai Emery's a great coach. I love that. I love him as a coach. Like, I know he doesn't play the football I want, but just like as a personality and like he knows how to set up his team. We caught him at the worst time. We just had a big European game 3 days ago, and they've had a whole week to train under Unai Emery. And it was that game was Old Trafford. We don't lose, but Villa Park, it's gonna be rocking. New manager. If Steven Gerrard was coaching today, we slapped him. But Steven Gerrard got fired, unfortunately. I don't know why Villa wanted to do this to us. They had to make sure Unai Emery's first 2 games are against Man United. It couldn't be against Arsenal. It couldn't be against Chelsea. It had to be against Man United because the PL scriptwriters absolutely hate us. But man, that happens. But lose against Fulham. That's the issue.
Faz, I'm also curious too. What's your response to the question that I posed to the panel? Like, you know, how would you have set up the team?
I think Ten Hag didn't get it wrong with the setup of the team. Firstly, I want to iron this out. The reason why I want to say that is a game like this was destined to happen. You don't know if Donny van de Beek is that guy if you don't let him play the minutes, because the fucking whole world will keep saying, give him a run of minutes. Give him a run of minutes. Well, you fucking got it then, didn't you? You got it. You wanted to see how high you can jump. Well, to know that, you have to jump. And he jumped and he ain't got it. So there you go. Right? The proof is there. So congratulations to Ten Hag. Congratulations to Donny van de Beek. Congratulations to Manchester United fans. We saw what this guy can do. And guess what? It's a light Aston Villa in 14th in the fucking league. He's 14th in the fucking league, bro. They're struggling. Unai Emery Unai Emery has been brought to Aston Villa to make sure they don't get fucking relegated. Let that sink in.
I don't think that's true.
Holy shit.
How the fuck do you mean that's not true when the commentator said it? The
Bro,
commentator fucking said it.
I don't care what the
They
commentators
have a good
say.
squad. They have a
Bro,
good squad.
Unai Emery.
Oh my goodness.
Unai Emery.
Look at their fucking run in the last
Bro,
7 games.
Bro, you
Gerrard's
don't
Look at how many
crap,
points they
though.
collected
Gerrard's
in the last
crap.
7 games.
Bro, as a club, you don't start worrying about relegation until January. They're still in November. They brought Unai Emery because that Prem is still so there's not that much separating that. Unai Emery can somehow make a push for top half. You don't bring Unai Emery for relegation. That's not a manager.
The
That saves
reason why
relegation.
Unai
Sam
Emery has
Allardyce
been brought in,
is
the
relegation.
fact is, if Unai Emery was not here, Aston Villa are looking fucked up. That's a fact.
Yeah, but Gerrard's
But
crap.
Unai
Gerrard's
Emery's
terrible.
response, Unai Emery's press conference, he said, "I'm here to win cups." Unai Emery is the Carlo Ancelotti of the Europa League, and we all know that. He's here to put him in the conversation.
Look at the managers they went after.
Whether
Pochettino,
you like,
Tuchel,
listen.
and Emery.
Whether you like it or not, the fact is in front of you. The last double-digit games, Villa have had their back blown out.
Yeah. Pause.
That's a fact. I'm not lying. It's
Get a
in front
crap
of you.
manager.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, yes. So why has Unai Emery been brought in to dig them out of the shithole they're in? It is a fact. I am not
but-
lying.
But
you're
the
right about that.
squad
You
is
said, relegation. You
underperforming.
said relegation.
Yes,
Bro, he-
because Aston Villa are fucking bottom of the back. They're 14th. They were 14th. They're
Yeah, but
not
they were-
even.
But
They were just
What
probably
position
just
are
as,
they now? Aston,
they were probably just as
Aston
close to
Villa.
the top 10.
13,
if it went to
13.
relegation.
Aston Villa are fucking 13th with 15 points. They are.
What's 17th place got? What's 10th
They are
place got?
3 points. They are 3 points away from relegation battle.
What does 10th place have?
13.
7th place.
No, what does 10th place have?
17th.
No, what does 10th place have? Like in points.
19,
19
points.
How many
That's
points are
4
Villa off
points.
from 10th? So they're
4.
bro.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're trying to make top half this year. That's their goal. Bro, you don't start worrying about
And
relegation
that's
until
why
January.
they've brought in Unai Emery. You can either say it this way or say it this way. You can eat the burger from the top way or the bottom way. It's the same thing. You
Bro,
eat a
I just
fucking
think
burger.
I think when you say relegation, I think there's certain managers that you bring in for relegation. Sam
Everton,
Allardyce.
the same
Unai
Everton.
Emery is not trying to be the Sam Allardyce of Aston
same-
Villa.
They
Listen,
have a
the
good
fact
squad.
is,
It's just
the same.
Gerrard's
Yes,
crap.
they do
They
have
need
a good squad.
manager. They need
It's the
a good
same reason
manager.
why. It's the same reason why Everton are fucking 16th. Everton are 16th with 14 points. That's the league for you. And the relegation battle. This is what I want to
20.
say. Relegation battle isn't the bottom 3 team, by the way. It isn't. Relegation battle is like 7 teams. Because because at this mid of the season, shit can go all of this. Because Nottingham Forest could go on a 2-game run and boom, they're out of the relegation.
saying, bro.
They're in fucking 12th. So
That's
it
why
is a
there's no
relegation. So if
There's
you
no such
ask
thing
me,
as a relegation battle in November. I don't think there's a relegation battle. in November.
I do because it's the Premier League. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it anytime. Villa can go and lose the next game. Nottingham
Or
Forest can go
Fulham.
and win the next game.
Bro, I'm pretty sure Liverpool are closer to relegation zone than they are to Arsenal.
At least right now, okay. As it stands right now, Liverpool are 21 points in, so they're a bit comfortable. They're a bit
Yeah,
comfortable.
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. The
Wait,
relegation
21.
zone, relegation zone isn't ready.
No,
till
sorry, 19.
January,
They're on
February.
19 points. They're on
Okay,
19 points.
okay,
I was looking
okay.
at Chelsea. They're on 19 points. But right now, if you relegation, that bottom half, I don't look at the bottom 3 team. I look at the bottom half, meaning, for example, the teams that are the closest in terms of points, like 3 to 4 points, maybe I won't say 6 points, but 3-4 points. You're in that fucking battle. You're
You know,
battling.
You know
I
who's
don't care
gonna
what
hire?
you're
You know who's
battling.
gonna hire a relegation manager right now? It's gonna be Southampton, who are firing Ralph Hasenhüttl today. You might see them go after Sean Dyche. That's a relegation. That's a team trying to survive relegation because they know their squad is not that good. Villa owners are ambitious. They go for big guns. They wanted.
spend.
Bro, they wanted.
Did
Tom-
Pochettino start at Southampton or no?
Listen,
Griggs.
the fact is, West Villa, have a really good squad, and they shouldn't be in the position that they're in. So
Yeah.
they've brought in a serious
Exactly.
manager to go and bring them to the level that they should be in, and
Yeah.
and a club and a team that this season are absolutely getting peppered up. Actually peppered us. And the fact is, we have serious players in our squad. You cannot tell me David De Gea is not a serious player. Martinez, Luke Shaw, Ronaldo, Rashford, Garnacho, Van der Beek, Eriksson, Casemiro. We have Champions League winners. We have Ballon d'Or winners in our squad. Who the fuck do they have?
I'm not
They
gonna
got
lie,
Ashley
I don't-
Young, with
I
all
don't
due
think they even
respect.
play. I don't think they played that good today. We were just bad.
We were just
Villa
crap
didn't play that good.
against
You're
They
right.
were-
You
they were
are
crap
very. That's
today.
exactly what I'm trying to say. Thank you. You literally
Bro,
said
if
what I
Rafael
was thinking.
Varane,
They didn't play that good.
if Rafael Varane played today, we win. But Victor Lindelof,
They
wanted to be
didn't
up.
even play that good. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. And we have players that couldn't handle this. I'm not asking Van der Beek to give me some minutes against an Arsenal, against a Newcastle, against a Tottenham. I'm not asking him. I asked him to handle a business against a team that have been getting their backs blown out all season and have just had a new manager come in. How are you telling me Unai Emery has just come into this club and
Bro,
started doing this
That
and
happens at
won
every
against
ma-
Manchester
That happens
United?
at every
Let's
club,
be
bro.
honest here.
Bro, the new manager
Let's be
bounces
honest.
is an actual thing. New manager.
It is an actual thing. It is an actual thing.
That's what I'm
But
saying. And
I'm
we ran
just
into it
saying.
today. Especially when you bring in
This is
managers
it. This
like
is it. George said it in a perfect way. Fast, they dropped tools. Felt like
Yeah.
when Ole took over and hit Cardiff for 5. You were exactly right. When I saw Rashford not be able to touch the ball, when I saw Luke Shaw ball go through to to throwing, Rashford ball go through to throwing. I'm seeing Ronaldo not running the channel. I'm seeing Eriksen giving away the ball, even though Eriksen wasn't here last season. It's last season-esque stuff. Even that is last season-esque stuff. At
Yeah,
least
I
I
agree with
saw
that. I agree with
Luke
that.
Shaw. Luke Shaw was putting in some half-decent whip into the box, but we didn't have anyone to meet them. We didn't.
I think this game actually reminded me of the Brighton game for the first game of the season.
We didn't
I
have
don't
anyone
even
to meet those
remember that game.
crosses. We didn't. We didn't. And the fact is, the aggression was coming from Casemiro, but not from everyone. Luke Shaw was trying to be aggressive. Poor Luke Shaw collected a yellow card, and I don't blame him. I'm serious. I don't blame him. He had to collect the yellow card because, let's be honest, Martinez fucked up there. Lissandro Martinez fucked up there. But hey, you can't expect a player to be consistent for the whole fucking season. He's gonna have the 1 or 2 game
I
where
thought
they're
you said
gonna
good.
mess up.
I thought Lissandro was still actually good today because he had so much stuff.
Yeah,
to
but
do.
he fucked up with
I
that.
thought
With
first,
that part.
like,
But Lissandro Martinez is the
20
person
minutes
who
he was
fucked up.
terrible.
Yeah, he made-
Lissandro Martinez fucked up.
He makes
Luke
mistakes
Shaw
every game. He makes mistakes. every
Lissandro
game.
Martinez was the one. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Yeah, he-
Lissandro Martinez is the one who fucked up. Luke Shaw collected the yellow card and we conceded the goal.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm pretty sure he miscontrolled the ball. I think.
Yes, he did. So if Lissandro Martinez doesn't miscontrol that ball, we actually avoid the second goal. That's
Yeah.
facts.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
Ericsson lost the ball and the third goal came about. Did it not?
It wasn't from that. It was just the fact that this guy didn't mark a single player in that midfield.
I
I said it yesterday, bro. Jacob Ramsey will drift into that box and score goals. I said it yesterday. I've seen him do it multiple times. And he did it again.
The issue is the glue with certain players are too strong. Meaning Martial's glue is too strong. Bruno's glue is too strong. It can't be like that. You can't
Varane's
go forward in any competition like that because I can't rely on these players on a League Cup.
Yo, I'm not
I
gonna
can't
lie.
rely on these players on a FA, on a Europa. And people are telling me if Man United can't beat PSV or Monaco, basically if Man United aren't able to pepper up Europa League teams, then we might as well pack up.
The
pack our
draws
bags,
later
excuse me.
today. The draws later.
Yeah, later today.
too.
Listen,
I'm scared-
guess what?
I'm scared for our center backs.
Guess what? I am scared of the fucking smallest team in Europa League. They come with vengeance, bruv. You know how we go and play an Arsenal with vengeance because we are the underdogs, by the way. We play better when we're underdogs. And exactly Spanish teams play fucking amazing when they are the underdogs. They fucking love it. They live for it. They die for it.
Guys, who do you think we're going to draw?
Barca.
What does your gut
Barca.
feeling say?
It's gonna be
We're not
Barca.
drawing,
It's gonna
we're
be
not
Barca.
drawing Barca, bro. UEFA is not allowing Barca versus Man United to be in a round.
UEFA are a fucking fraud.
That's true.
If all of this
It's either
season
Barca
is a
or I
fraud,
think it'll be
it's-
We're
Ajax.
getting Ajax.
One of
We're
the
getting
two.
Ajax. And me and the European lads are gonna freaking fight
It's a
for the
fraud,
next 2 months.
and we ain't
It's
safe
written
from
in the
anyone.
stars for Ajax.
And this is you're gonna see Dallo play every fucking game. You're gonna see Bruno play every fucking game. You're gonna see Luke Shaw play a lot of the minutes.
I think we
You're gonna see these
sign it right
players.
back in. I think we sign it right back in January.
I hope so. I
think
hope. I don't know Murta. I don't know if Murta is doing reverse psychology and Murta
Bertani
madness and
should shut the
saying
hell up, but
no. Listen. Murta might be doing a Murta madness and saying January, nah, forget about it. And the next thing you know, boom, in comes the fucking transfers in January. You might do that.
We always
No,
Who says he's not gonna do
You
that?
To be
think
fair,
he's
me,
that capable
I
of
say he's not
doing
doing
it,
that.
Faz?
I say he's not doing that.
Anybody is capable of doing anything. If we are capable of getting
we always say
Listen.
we're not gonna spend money. We say that every summer too. We say, oh, our budget's like 120 mil. And we always end up spending
how much
more.
money did we spend this season? The budget was 150 mil. We spent over
spent
200
220.
M's.
We spent 220.
Over 200 M's. If you're telling me,
Yeah,
if
but that's kind of
Manchester
our
United-
fault, though, if we're being real.
Yeah, but then that's what like Glazer's
Bro,
panicked
okay.
on.
Bro, once
If
that
Manchester-
top four looks a little peak in January, that money is going right into the pocket.
Oh, well, okay. If we can sign João Felix in January, we have to do it, right?
We're not signing.
I mean, just like
João.
any striker. It doesn't have to be
Please,
him, but
please.
whoever the striker
I don't think
is,
we sign.
have to
I think
sign
we're only.
them.
I think we're only signing a right back.
Right.
I think Malo Gusto comes in January. I think Leon.
How much is he? How much is he? Is he like 20, 30 mil or like
15, 20.
really? Okay, sign him up then. Sign him then.
That's you're talking sense. Stop talking sense.
What do you mean? We're linked
Manchester
with him.
United don't do Man United don't do sense stuff. They don't do sense.
I
We
just
will
think
be
we-
linked with a player. We will go and have foreplay with a player and do nothing.
No, I think it's because Wan-Bissaka is leaving on loan.
Yeah, he's got. I
That's
think
why-
Wan-Bissaka will leave.
Since Wan-Bissaka is leaving in January on loan, that's why I think we're bringing in a right back.
But this is what I mean. You're talking sense and talking sense.
No,
was
it's just
saying
Not
like-
alone though, Greg.
It's not even a sin, bro.
This
It's
is
just
what I
what's gonna.
mean,
It's
like-
what's bro. If we United always do this. If someone
Let me
leaves,
tell you,
we're-
the fact that we think it's gonna happen, like we want it to happen or that should happen, is not gonna happen.
it might not be
Man United
Malo
will go and
Gusto.
do
I'm
something
saying
totally
I said Malo
different.
Gusto. It might be.
No,
Frankie.
Faz, that's not true
You think-
because we
you
all
think
wanted
they,
Eric Ten
No,
Hag and he's
Faz,
here.
no.
You think
No,
they
that is-
recall
We all
Laird?
wanted
I'm
Eric
with
Ten Hag
guys
and
on
he's
that
here.
one. Oh
No,
no, it's
that's the
Ronald
manager.
Jacob that said that.
Yeah.
That's the manager because when a thingy was linked with Rabiot, the whole fucking world collapsed. Ain't nobody fucking
Shout out,
understood
yo,
the Rabiot
Rabiot
shit.
Rabiot's cooking right now. I'm
Oh, can I ask? Okay,
Oh, it's
question.
hot cooking.
Do you think that Arnautovic and Rabiot signings were instead of other players, or were they additional to the players we already got? Because they were both like 10 million or something.
Yeah,
And
no,
the-
actually, that's something I'd say.
No, they were going for it. They
You
were
think
going
they were
for them.
additional, or they
For
were
sure.
I
the
think they're additional, bro,
alternatives?
because Rabiot or Casemiro, the links were about the same time. The fact that Fred said that he knew Casemiro was coming, so if we knew Casemiro was coming, why the hell would we link with Rabiot?
I
That
think
he
I
was
do.
that
I
close to
think they
coming.
were alternatives. If I'm being real, I think I do actually think they're both alternatives.
Actually, wait, I'm not gonna lie. Plus,
not
Casemiro,
alternatives, additional. They're
I
additional.
kind of wish we actually brought Rabiot in alongside Casemiro. I think Rabiot would actually help our midfield right now.
I don't
played
know.
eight, right?
who-
At this
listen,
point, it's all
Yeah.
speculation.
You're onto
but-
something, Griggs.
Bro, Rabiot is actually a decent progressive dribbler. No, do you guys know that no one in our midfield can dribble? Ericsson
Yeah.
can't dribble.
No,
Lewis
yeah,
can't
we
dribble.
know that.
You're onto something, Griggs.
McTominay can't dribble. Fred can't dribble. McTominay is
We,
actually our best
we
dribbler in
literally
midfield.
watched Donnie not dribble today. So
I know that. Yo, Donnie. don't know.
Arnautovic is like killing in Serie A or something. Doesn't he have the most goals?
Nah, he hasn't scored in like 2 months. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
but your
Yeah.
shout for Malo
I s-
Gusto, we also have seen Max Aaron's links come out.
I don't no,
Over the
no,
last
do not
few
sign
days
Max
as
Aaron.
well.
No. Do not sign Max Aaron. That guy's dead. Nah. If we
We
don't bring
also
Malo
seen,
Gusto in, I'm riding. That's the
We've
one
seen
right
like
back.
I think I've seen links saying that they might consider recalling Laird. I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So I don't
No,
know.
but then we're
I know
we're
Faz
all
can be
talking
pissed off
about
like that.
we're all talking about a right back, but our GA right now, goal difference based on GD, is -1. We're not scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right back is
We need
more
a striker.
We
We're
only
not
have
saying a
one
striker if
player.
no one leaves though. If no
We
one
only
leaves
have
in
one
January,
player
it's
that can
from
play
the
right
striker.
back.
Ain't no
If
striker.
Cristiano himself stays,
We
it's
sign
gonna
a
be
striker.
long. It's gonna
We
be
ain't signing
long.
a striker.
No. We don't. I don't want to strike in January. No, I don't want to strike
That's
in
another thing.
January.
I don't want to panic and sign the wrong striker. I think we,
Yeah, I don't
we
wanna
need to,
strike
we need
in
to
You
January.
get the
prioritize.
right one.
We need to get the right striker, bro. If we don't get the right striker, we're not. It's looking.
No. Why am I gonna want to strike in January? Why?
Depends.
No.
on the
Why
striker.
am I gonna want to strike in
I mean-
January? Marshall is supposed to
mean-
carry us to the heaven gates. No.
Look at this guy.
Yes, he is. You're right.
If Gakpo says he can sign the papers, though, would you not sign him fast?
No.
Chill,
Go and get me the
Only if
right
he's like
back
30.
first. Go and
Okay.
get me a right back first. Go and get me a ball carrying midfielder.
Yes.
second. Sell. I keep saying sell some fucking players. Put some money in the Glazers' pocket. I swear to God, because that's exactly how they will spend. They ain't spending if they're not getting any return. They
Oh,
need the
we-
dividend.
I
By the way,
Hold
January
on.
is dividend month. Don't forget. January is dividend month. That's a 10 mil minus already.
Last peak,
So you got to make 10 mil from somewhere. I
Sell
don't know if
Donny.
it's 10 or
Sell
15
Donny.
Oh,
mil.
we need to start a
Someone needs
GoFundMe.
to get sold.
Bro, we gotta
This is
start we gotta start OnlyFans or GoFundMe. to raise some money.
Someone
Yes.
somehow
We
needs
have
get
to
a
sell.
loan.
We have to sell 3 players. We have to sell 3 players. Pelestri needs to go. Aaron
Actually, no.
Saka needs to go, and Donny needs to go.
So let's see if Ronaldo
Somehow.
leaves. Let's see if Ronaldo leaves. How much is that? Like 15 mil off wages?
20,
Yeah, that's the
22
dividend
million.
money.
20 mil
Okay.
max.
So there's your dividend money. We sent Donny Van de Beek to Ajax. That's like 10, 15 mil because this guy's not with jack shit right now.
Brandon Williams. Is he?
Brandon Williams should not even
sell?
exist. So loan him to Brighton or something. Even his wages won't count as money. Just go buy a right back. The ball carrying midfielder won't happen. I think Frankie De Jong is the dream to Eric Ten Hag. He has that guy posted on his wall every day. He looks at him and says, "Come save me in June. I need the ball. That guy's not leaving in January because he's also starting to hoop for Barca right now. I think the right back happens. I think Malo Gusto or Jeremy Frimpong come in. And then striker, if Ronaldo leaves, I can see the summer budget. I can see them dipping into that and buying Vlahovic if Juve are struggling. I can see.
I don't think Ronaldo leaves.
Budget. I don't think he does either because
At
no one
no
wants him.
wait,
point
Because
are
one,
we getting a
because
striker
one,
in January. It's not happening.
no
Are there any
Champions League
players we
team
can
needs.
loan?
No Champions League team is looking for him. That's one. Second, I understand the 22 million that you're talking about wages off and the money going back to the Glazers, but it's going to hurt their pockets more because the shirt sales will go down.
Or just give the
So-
number 7 to Jadon Sancho and the shirts will get bought. All of
No. That's that.
Yeah,
that
but you're
make no
forgetting
doubt about
something.
it.
See,
Shirts
that
I would
sales-
rather give it to-
Uh,
I would give the
hold
number
on.
7 to Anthony Joga
Anyway,
Bonito right
We
now,
don't get
not
that much from
Sancho.
shirt. Do we even get that much from shirt sales?
No,
Isn't it
shirt
all about
sales
abuse?
work in a different way. Shirt sales are done at the start of the season when the shirts are printed. That's when you sell the majority of the shirts. As the season progresses, your January time is the lowest shirt sale because the player might move and the player might go to a new club when their shirt sale is higher. So that's how it works. Ronaldo's shirt sales has already been done for this season because majority of the people, at least 80% of the people, would have got Ronaldo shirts this season already. They're not going to go and wait for Ronaldo shirts. So they've got their
Wait.
Ronaldo shirt. So forget the Ronaldo shirt
At
stuff.
the
It's
very
already
least,
done.
they're gonna happen
I
in
have a-
Christmas, and he'll still be here by Christmas. So there you go.
I have a question. Are there any like players that are, I guess, like unhappy at their like loan players that we
I
can
would.
loan?
You know what I would do? I
'Cause
would
we need to
bring in
start
Joao
doing that
Felix.
more.
I'd bring in Joao
Hannibal.
Felix in on. I'm bringing Joao Felix in on a loan and just doing an obligation
Can't.
to buy.
Atleti don't loan players. They ain't going to loan it to us. No,
I'm
no,
bringing
they
Eric
will.
Bailly
No,
home.
because
They will.
look what
They'll
Spurs
loan
did
if we-
this
yo.
January with Kulu and Bentancur. They
Yeah, but
loaned
it's
them
going to be a
both.
very that's sensible business. We don't do sensible business.
We need to
This is what I
start-
mean.
But this is what we need to
Bro,
start
what do you want
doing.
me to say, bro? We're gonna go sign freaking Choupo-Moting like I've been saying for the last week. Is that your nonsensical
They're not
business?
gonna- They're not gonna do
Griggs,
sensible
you
business.
might see Igalo back.
See, who-
Man United,
Nah,
Man
bro.
United
Don't-
might
don't
go
talk
and
about
fucking
that.
bring a Choupo-Moting. I won't be surprised.
Bro,
They probably would.
Choupo-Moting will do better than all our strikers right now.
Nah,
it's
they'll go
not
bring
even
in the
joking.
Tammy Abraham and use
Well, like
him
I
as
said,
a
Oh,
buy.
no. Fuck off, Tammy
Tammy
Abraham.
Abraham.
I do not
He's terrible.
want a striker. I do not want a striker.
I know you don't want to
have
because you want-
Martial.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We
Forget
have
your
Martial
is
to
in
take us to
Okay, I
the
have a
heaven's
question. I have a
gates.
question.
Mr. Black Gloves to the rescue.
Forget- Bro,
Heaven's
Joao
Gate.
Felix can happen on a loan if we do an obligation to buy for the summer.
Yes,
Atleti will do that because we're paying them regardless.
I have another thing. I was on this train in the summer. I think we should have got the ball on a free.
He's injured right now.
Still,
No,
it's
I
another
agree with
option.
you,
It's another
too.
option. It's another option. That's what I'm saying, pretty much.
He's another number
want
10 that we could have used, you know?
Did you say Dybala?
Instead of Donny van de Beek right now, we could have used Dybala or a James Madison.
Yeah, but Dybala and Ronaldo don't get on.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they
Bro,
yeah,
the
they
moment
do. So
the
they
moment
don't.
Dybala got
Yeah,
that call from Jose, he said no to everyone else.
Who said they don't get along together?
Well, in Juve, these two, I don't know. They apparently there was some situation or whatever, and
Nah, they bro.
Because Dybala started taking the free
Dybala-
kicks.
Dybala went under Ronaldo's shadow at one point. I
I
don't know.
thought they played really well together. People overestimate how like
Well, yeah, they did because Ronaldo loves a person who'll do the dog work for him.
yo,
That's always been the
Dybala won
case.
MVP of Serie A while playing with Ronaldo. He actually won the MVP
Bro.
of
Oh
Serie A.
no,
That Dybala left foot is so lethal on set
Nah,
pieces
bro.
and also
Luka Jovic, that should have happened 3 years ago. That guy's dead food now. Terrible football right now.
All these players that
Chats and
we
been
keep saying, listen, there's two things that might happen. Either Man United go and do some crazy business in January and we're fucking holding our heads and thinking, okay. At this point, in all honesty, I'd be just happy with anyone. Beggars can be choosers, and we're beggars right now.
I think I'm happy with anyone.
At
I'm
this
happy
point,
with one of the three positions getting addressed.
anyone who can get a ball on target, anyone who can defend. At least Trent is giving fucking Liverpool something. Trent is.
Yeah,
I just saw
defensively.
Trent for fucking whole game against Spurs, and Trent was whipping them balls and
Oh.
switching them. Whipping. He couldn't defend for shit. Nearly gave away a penalty. Kept fouling players randomly. Couldn't defend for shit. At least he's given something. I just want a right back, at least to give me a 60% performance of Dallo, at least, just a 60%. I'm not asking for too much. I just want a midfielder that can drop a shoulder and take the ball at least 10 yards forward. That's it. Just take the ball fucking 10 yards. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking you to do Joga Bonito all on the pitch and fucking score a banger. No, I'm not asking. And I just want a forward who has good head and a good right foot and a decent left foot. Just a half decent left foot. That's all I'm asking for.
I'm bringing Hannibal back from loan.
I'm bringing Hannibal back and 100 fucking bring back Hannibal from loan ASAP. Bring back Alvaro Fernandez, turn him into a right back. I don't care.
Bro, I promise you, Hannibal Mejri is a better footballer than Donny Van de Beek.
Yeah.
100%. I've been following Hannibal as well in Birmingham.
That's
He's been
true.
fucking lighting up that league. He's been lighting up that team. He's been a very good player.
He's
for
also
them.
good. He's also good on set pieces because right now we can't beat the first man on a set piece.
A certain man keeps hitting the wall.
Wait, weren't we also linked to Asensio
It's
in
so
the summer?
frustrating.
Speaking of that, Cristiano Ronaldo should never take a free kick, and he should have stopped taking free kicks 4 years
Thank
ago.
you, Griggs.
Bro, this guy has okay. I know he scored against Norwich last year, but he cannot stop hitting the wall on a free kick, bro. It is not 2008, and the commentators that keep saying, "Oh, this is Ronaldo range," bro. It was Ronaldo range, and I was in pre-K. It's 2022. This guy is either hitting my grandma in Rose Z, or he's hitting the wall and he's hitting someone in the stomach. That's all that's happening.
I think there was one bad decision made this summer, and that was selling James Gardner. We could have maybe done something with him today.
Bro, has he even played for Everton?
Don't do the whataboutism thing. That's what led people to think
Bro,
Donny was.
Griggs, we also buy a whole lot of player and we don't even use them. They're just here for the vibes.
Yeah, but Everton bought him. Everton didn't just buy him. Everton bought him actually to be a player for them, like meaning play some minutes. But it's weird that they're not even using him. There's something going on there.
Because if Ten Hag was gonna use youth, then he would be using Zidane Iqbal right now. If he really wanted, if he was gonna use Garner, then he would have used Iqbal by now too. I just don't think he rated Garner, to be honest.
Yeah, that could be true.
I don't know the situation with Ghana and all of them, but all I know is just give me anyone, man. At this point, I just want fucking anyone because we're starving.
I want a midfielder.
We're starving,
bro. I really want to do what I really want to do.
People
and I'm willing to take and I'm willing to let this season drown and not buy a striker, but wait on Martial because that's the only way you're gonna put the nail on the coffin. That's the only way you're gonna put the nail on the coffin.
As I hear you, however, I just want to do what Tottenham does. I just want to do what Tottenham does. Go in for loan players, get as many loan players as you can in January till the end of the summer. That is it.
Yeah, we need to start being smarter with our business, but that's just
because you're right, Faz. We can't really go with a panic buy in January and then just mess up, right? I hear you, but then again, we need players right now because we ain't scoring. Ronaldo can't score, and we all know Martial, if he's there, he can, but I don't know what's going on. So it's not happening. It's not looking good for him either. So no one is scoring. And we literally playing a 17-year-old kid on the left wing when we have Rashford doing that well. Today, I'll be honest, if I would have managed it, today I would have played Anthony Martial at the top, Anthony Long on the right, and Rashford on the left.
How are both our right wingers out at the same time?
And I would have moved Eriksen as a 10, Fred in the ball carrying role, and Casemiro along with him. Make as many mistakes as you want, Fred, but just run for the ball. Because Eriksen doesn't have legs, and I wouldn't want him to come back either.
Why is Sancho ill for like the 50th time?
Bring Eddie
he has tonsillitis.
Bring that Uruguayan farmer back that kept farming cucumbers. He'll do a job for us right now. I'm taking Cavani. Cavani, I'm taking him on loan.
No,
he's injured.
3 in the midfield.
Of course, that guy's injured.
Ronald Jacob should have been exactly Bruno up top, and then for me it would have been Casemiro and Scott.
I said Eriksen up top. Bruno was like not there today. Available.
I mean Eriksen exactly. Sorry.
Yeah,
Eriksen and then Scott and Casemiro on the double pivot.
Yeah, because we needed legs today, and you already know it's a long run of games, and Eriksen is just similar to what Ronaldo is. They both can't run.
Do we?
You know, it's like you have two masters of their arts and they just can't reach the level that you expect them to be at, despite them, trying their best. I know Ronaldo, he gets a lot from the media. but the drop off is crazy. You're right.
How does he
1000%.
scored?
Bro, I am pretty
18
sure
goals
how
last
hard
season,
we are on
and he has
him.
one.
I am pretty sure how hard we are on him. He's more hard on himself
Mike
in regards to his
Sinden,
performances.
Some guy said in chat a while ago that he thinks
Red
he's a
Band
theory that
Sinden.
Ronaldo is saving himself for the World Cup. I
should be shit at the World Cup too, bro.
think
shouldn't
no,
be
he's gonna
starting for Portugal
flop.
now.
He's gonna flop. He shouldn't start.
He
I'm
Shouldn't
saying
be, he shouldn't
it's
be
true.
starting for Portugal either.
Listen, he couldn't keep fucking
He needs to retire. He needs to retire. at the end of the
He
season.
couldn't keep Morata quiet. He couldn't keep Morata quiet. Where was he
Speaking of
against Spain?
Bro, by the way, I found I
Gone.
found our new center back target. I have to replace Varane and turn the injury from Benfica. Antonio Silva. That's my new center back target. I'm adding him to the list. Keep an eye on him. He's going to Qatar. He'll be because Pepe injured, so he's gonna be playing for Portugal and Qatar. Good center back. He scored a back heel today too. So good center back.
Put that compilation in the members chat.
Bro, Antonio Silva cold. Very good player. Tell you, we need to go raid Benfica. John Morton needs to hire me, and we're going on a raid at Benfica.
I'll put in
Griggs,
the
from
work.
what you're saying, Portugal is actually a very, very good contender for the World Cup.
For
you
the
know?
World Cup.
No, they'll
Nah,
flop.
they won't be.
No, but
because you're cold.
France might turn up.
Fernando
France might
Santos.
turn up with Martial.
I'm not talking about.
They don't have
I
a
think they will.
midfield.
I'm not.
France-
talking
France
about-
is-
Forget
France will
the World
flop.
Cup. It's
They'll
too
flop.
early.
Yeah,
It's
France.
too early. We've got to fucking slap Villa next in the League Cup first. Let's be honest here.
After the League Cup. Who cares about
Bennett, lose the game. Play
that? Bro, just play
McTominay.
just play the backups and
No.
hope whatever happens.
Let's
happens.
see. Let's
Guys,
see what.
Yeah,
I
exactly. I
was saying
agree.
before.
Let's see.
There's
Guys,
some-
we should do a World Cup bracket predictions or something with members, you know?
Yeah, we'll do it. I've got something planned. We will do it.
Yes, sir.
But I
I'd
want
love to
get
see
past
Iqbal on the pitch in the Villa game.
Fulham game first. I want to get past
Mm.
this two games. Like patience.
Interesting.
Bro,
Need to
someone
get past the
says-
Aston Villa game. Need to get past the Fulham game. And then
time
I'm
is
going
that?
watching the youth against the Monaco game as well. Need to get past that, and then let the World Cup commence. For now, I would have been excited about the World Cup XYZ if we had won. I would have been happy if I see my team in the 4th position. But right now, that is not the case. And Aston Villa, fucking, I don't care how many fucking way you want to say it, a team that's been getting their back blown out bent us over today, and that's as simple as that, whether you like it or not. No fucking foreplay, no nothing, straight in and clapped us. Absolutely. What was it? 12 minutes, 2 goals. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be happening. That's as simple as that. You've got David De Gea in between the stick. You've got Martinez. You've got Luke Shaw. You've got Dallo.
Oh,
you've
this
got
is
Ericsson.
Fernando.
You've got Casemiro. It's
The
just
head
simple.
could
That
have
shouldn't
said that.
happen.
The Haitian was a little poor for that free kick, but I'm not gonna. His position.
Sure,
was
the
kinda-
guy-
I was just
yeah.
about to ask that.
The
His
game
Could he
was a
position
come
little
better?
bit poor
His poor-
because it's coming. It's coming from a left footer. It's an in swinger rather than an out swinger. So it's like you see the ball coming in. I don't know how he saw the ball late because the ball is coming in this way, not this way.
Yeah, the way he
It's not,
dived.
it's not
was
coming on the
pathetic.
He got a
offside.
hand to it, didn't he?
If it's coming
Like,
on
he
the
got a hand, but it was
outside,
like-
if it's coming on the outside, you can say, okay, the ball's fucking curled like crazy. But it's coming on the inside from a left footer. So you should be like that should be a standard procedure save. Missed that again. Leon Bailey goal. I think he could have done better. He missed that.
the
But
fuck do we
again,
let a
what can
video
you do?
game
Time-
character
I think
score
I
against
think let's
us?
be honest. Lisandro Martinez got peppered up by Leon Bailey. This is a simple fact. You
Leon
can't.
Bailey's cold, man. I'm telling you, this guy hates
Yeah,
us.
but then Martinez
can't-
started laying him out.
He elbowed him 3 times.
After getting peppered up. After getting
I remember
peppered up.
that.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Leon
they
Bailey-
were no, Faz, you're right. They were not clocked in the game. They just
They were
started
not.
clocking in
They
after
didn't
12
switch on.
minutes.
Yes, thank you. They were not switched on from minute 1. You have to switch on. What did we do in the Arsenal game? What did we do? Minute 1, we said, fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? And we couldn't do that with Villa. Maybe because I think, the mentality, players might have taken them lightly. Players might have taken
Is it
Aston
just-
Villa at 14th lightly. Players might have taken Unai Emery or new gaffer, whatever, lightly. And that's what happens. You know, when I like I say, the way I look at games is very different to everyone. When I say players whose eyebrows are touching, like Anthony Joga Bonito, he says, "Nah, fuck this, bruv. Who the fuck fuck this, man. Edison who? Martinez, now fuck this. Who? Casemiro, fuck this. Who? I need those type of players. Sancho don't get wrinkles on his forehead. He's not stressed out in games. He's just waiting until the manager says, yeah, you're off. And he says, yeah, thank fuck for that. Thank God I'm off. Oof. Another day, another 280 collected. Cha-ching.
Jesus Christ.
GTA style.
Who put
Cha-ching.
him on that
I
much
need players.
fucking
At
money,
least this is why I get onto people for Bruno's moaning. At least the fucking son of a gun cares. I'm not saying the others don't, but I can see that he cares. I can see him trying to do something. Yeah, his Hollywood passes I will criticize. Yeah, his headless chicken running I'll criticize. But at least he'll say, you know what? Now fuck this, man. Let's take the game by the scruff of the neck. That's what big game players do. I like big game players. This is why I didn't rate Enzo Fernandez, because on a big game, the man's eyebrows did not touch. But then against Rio Avenue in some dud league, the man had the fucking best stats. The man had the best stats. This is why I will say Salah is a serious player, because he could go and do his stat merchant thing against Rangers. But guess what he did today against Spurs? Peppered them up.
Same guy that has
Peppered them.
same guy that has one MPG in like 15 finals. That guy, big game player.
Salah is a serious player. He's a serious
Well,
player.
I wouldn't call Mo Salah a big game player.
Sure, Champions League, he fumbled XYZ, but he's still a fucking trophy winning player.
Yeah, he's a big
game.
No,
He's a trophy fucking winning player.
He's not a finals player, but like I would call it today a big game. I think
It's a big game, man.
today was a
Premier
big
League is a big game. You're fighting with Tottenham, who's sitting top 3, top 4 in the league. It's a fucking big game in a season where Liverpool
I
are
know, but
absolutely dead.
I also wouldn't judge like players just off one-off big games though. Like, I don't
David
think
De Gea, I don't know what happened today, but like I said, he has to hold it. He has to hold it. No distribution. There was nothing there. I don't know what he was doing. His passing was a bit slow. He was passing to Luke Shaw and Dalot a bit slow at times. His saves, again, when he makes the saves, oh my goodness. But when he doesn't, that's the case.
Did he even
But I'm
make a
not
save
gonna.
today? I don't think he even had to make a save today.
No, he made a couple saves, but those were routine saves. Those were not. Those were
when he
not
caught
serious
it.
saves. They were routine saves. I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, the defense and this, that. I'm not, because David De Gea, the same way I have energy for him, I have to say he could have done better. But hey, Martinez was gonna have this game, man. Varane, we're missing him. That's all it is. Dalot is tired, and I said to you, Dalot's gonna get tired. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Bro,
is Varane going World Cup?
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather see Harry Maguire next week than Victor Lindelof. Victor Lindelof needs to get benched for what he did today. That deserves to get benched.
And against Mitrovic as well, Maguire I think has to play.
I think Mitrovic is injured right now, but he could be back.
Is he?
I'm not 100% sure. If
Okay.
he's not back, we might be fine, bro. Bro, we cannot play Lindelof and Martinez against Mitrovic. We're asking to get dunked on. Like, it's asking to actually get dunked on.
Mike
And Dalot is out. Shit, Dalot is out too.
My constant concern. Dalot is out for what? Sorry.
He's out for Fulham.
He's out for the Fulham game.
Yellow
because of the
card.
Yellow card.
Yellow card.
Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. We played ourselves.
Malacia or Lindelof would play there.
No,
Lindelof,
Malacia will play
he
that.
can't do the right back. He can't do right back. Lindelof, I don't want to see him a right back.
No,
ever.
he has
He's done
tried
it.
it. Eric Ten Hag has tried it.
Yeah, and he was
will play
terrible.
that side.
I don't want to see a left-footed right back, man.
You don't have a choice.
Let's put Shaw.
You
over
don't
it.
have you don't have a choice. Absolutely don't have a choice.
Bro,
And
I'd rather
Fulham,
see a Langa right back. I'm not even joking.
Fulham will pepper us. Fulham will pepper us. I'm telling you.
That's
Yo,
their
honestly,
hard
this
game.
team-
Beware
honestly,
preseason
bro.
Pirlo, bro.
I'm not even
Preseason
joking, bro.
Pirlo,
Yo,
man.
Mitrovic will
play a
pepper
three-back.
us.
If he scores against us, I
Yo,
will.
play a three-back. Yo, play a three-back with the Langa right wing back. I don't care. I'm not trying to see a left-footed right back. That's not working. Nah, that's not working, man.
No,
Wan-Bissaka
get
doesn't
I don't know,
this
man.
AWB out of here.
I don't know, man.
No, even if
This is-
Wan-Bissaka does play, he hasn't played a game since.
He's not playing.
Just
No,
Like,
Van
for AW
Bissaka
bro.
isn't touching the cross. If he would,
Did
he
he
would
play
have
against some?
touched it
Did
all
he
by
play in
now.
Europa at all or no?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
he
No,
hasn't
he played
touched it.
Lindelof
not
against-
played a
against
minute,
our-
bro.
our first game. He's
Listen,
gone.
I don't
He's
know.
gone in January.
Listen,
He's gone.
like I say, it's the first season. We're coming against every game. We're coming up against new situations that we don't know what he's gonna do. We don't know because we haven't seen him before. This is his first season. Let the man just make the decisions as it come. His decision today to put out that start in 11 was not incorrect. In-game management was what was incorrect, but his starting lineup was absolutely not incorrect. He went with what he could, like for like Rashford on the right, because Hey, you are a winger forward. Garnacho on the left. Okay, maybe he could have swapped them. Maybe he could have said, Garnacho, you play on the right, Rashford, you play on the left, because Rashford is way better on the left than Garnacho. That's a fact. So maybe he went wrong there. Okay, cool. Martial, he's protecting him for Christmas. Okay, cool. Donny van de Beek as a 10. That's all he can play.
For Christmas, bro.
That's all he can.
For Boxing Day?
Yeah,
Come on.
he's saving him for his Christmas wish list. Listen, Donny van de Beek's position is a 10. He cannot do an 8. He is not physical enough. They would chew him and spit him back out.
He can't do 10 either.
I'm telling you for a fact. He cannot do a 10. He can never do a 6.
He's a bench warmer.
You
just keep him there to keep the bench warm.
No, he can't be a 6. He's always, his position is a 10. He knows that himself, even though he can say in interviews, and you'll find interviews him saying, I don't mind. I'll play the position the manager gives me. That's not the case. He likes the 10. It was supposed to be a like for Bruno, but he couldn't match the intensity, and he's not ready for the Premier League. He is simply not ready. Off the bench, you bring these players on off the bench. When you start them, it's a shock to their nervous system, and that's what happened today. It was a shock to his nervous system. Casemiro did his thing. You can't ask much for him. You can't ask him to go and find Anthony. He's not on the pitch. You can't ask him to find Ronaldo. He's missing. You can't ask him to carry the ball. That's not what he does. He'd give the ball to Eriksen, but guess what? Eriksen just got rushed. He simply got rushed. And
send Donny to Ajax and bring me Kudus.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say Eriksen has been awful this season, because he hasn't. He hasn't, absolutely hasn't, because Eriksen was
He's had like 2 good games.
No, I'm not having it. I am not having it. I am absolutely not having it, because
Eriksen had more than 2 good games.
Eriksen and Bruno have
the last 2 games he's not been up to par.
The last two or 3 games, it's kind of peak.
That is fair. Fatigue is a factor. That is fair. And we were saying, why is this man playing Eriksen every freaking game? That is fair, because guess what? We don't have an 8 like Eriksen. Context must be, today I'm very objective, and as weird as it sounds, very objective. He is the only person in our whole squad, in our 20 odd man squad, is the only man who in the randomest time can put a random ball in that is boom, bang, goal. Finished. Game over. You don't know. Fred can never do it if he tried. McTominay can never do it if they tried. Bruno himself has to have 50 crosses before one of them hit. And Eriksen, at random moment, will ping the most sexiest ball, and in goes the ball.
I think you're overrating him a bit.
I think
He's not. No, but it's okay. If that's the case, well, you saw against Rashford's header. If that's the case, you saw Sancho's goal, again created by Eriksen. You saw the pre-assist that Eriksen got for Bruno's assist earlier on the season. He does this.
No, Faz, I agree with you, but then that is why I wanted Eriksen to play as a 10. And then we have 2 other people behind him.
How can he play the 10 when he can't match Bruno's work rate? People like 10, off the ball 10, physicality, kilometers of running. He won't do it. He doesn't do it. His job is to dictate tempo from deep. That's his job. We keep saying, get rid of this Twitter news. Think of 10
Faz, I think there's something wrong with your mic.
Thank you. Think of what Ten Hag. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Think of from Ten Hag's perspective, what Ten Hag wants, not what Twitter wants, not what you want. I used to do that. I've let it go. He wants Casemiro to protect Lindelof and Martinez in front. Kill the game, break up the play early, move the ball forward. You start from phase 2 rather than phase 1 from the back. You start from phase 2. If you can do that, you're already in a better position. That's one. Second, when you move the ball to Eriksen, who are the people that he can spray the ball to? Either pass a shot to Bruno, and then Bruno can spray the ball, or if you see the running behind, you've got the Sanchos, the Rashfords, the Antonys, the Ronaldos, the Martials. That's his job from deep. And that's exactly why Casemiro is the pivotal person, because guess what? As weird as it sounds, Casemiro has to babysit Eriksen. Think, when Eriksen loses the ball, who's the number 1 person to go and challenge it? It's Casemiro, because McTominay was the yellow card bearer before. Don't forget.
Yeah, bro, I still can't lie.
As in the panel, I have a player that can help out. His name, he's 27, 28. His name is James Ward-Prowse.
Hell no. No.
At this point, like I said, I'll take anyone. I would take anyone. I don't care. I
No,
take Madison.
I'll be honest.
Bro,
in
Jacob, you said
January-
hell no.
Bro,
No,
bro,
I
got
didn't
to
tell
like-
no,
No,
I
football
said-
power
I think,
hour in January over word prowse. I'm gonna take Tielemans.
Bro,
I take
yo,
Tielemans.
I'm telling
We
you
should
something.
have
I take
Tielemans in the
Onana.
summer.
Tielemans, it's his last year. This right now.
If James Ward-Prowse ever comes to my club, I'm slapping Jerome Murray upside down.
Guys, James Ward-Prowse
Guys,
is the best free kick taker in the Premier League since David Beckham.
we need
Good for him.
runners. That's the The thing about
Bro.
Tillman's and James Ward-Prowse, they can't run. They have no energy. If we're getting them, it's just like we're having another Ericsson essentially. Like they're not gonna like.
True, but I do think your Tielemans is better than Christian Eriksen.
No,
Bro, I'm
I
gonna
agree with
take
that.
Tielemans
Yeah,
and Madison,
Eriksen-
both of them.
Everything that Eriksen is really good at, I think Tielemans is better than him. I think Tielemans is a
No,
better
I agree.
passer
I
than him.
agree.
I think
I
Tielemans is a
agree.
better dribbler than him, but I think also Tielemans is a little slower than him. Tielemans is one of the slowest players I've ever seen.
I want to Onana. Brighton.
Tielemans is slow.
Is it not Brighton? Sorry, Everton.
I've watched more games of Onana. I'm not that impressed anymore. I think his technical ability is very shit.
No. I want to
6'5"
Onana.
tax.
Bro, his first touch is poor.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
What do you mean
There's
that
a lot of
doesn't
good
matter?
Serie A
Doesn't matter.
midfielders.
He can carry the ball and he's fucking
Bro,
very
you know who
physical.
we need? You know who we need? We need Locatelli from Juventus. That's who you go bring in. That's a serious midfielder that I think. could
I need a
actually
tall
help
player
Man-
as well
Oh,
who can at
he's
least
tall.
be a threat in the box.
He's tall.
That's another
he's tall.
thing.
He's tall. He's like 6'3".
Like 6 foot, right?
Yeah,
6
Locatelli's like
Damn, I didn't know
6'2".
it's that tall.
But didn't he like recently sign a contract?
No, he signed with Juve last summer, but they're all.
So
But
I
Juve
wouldn't
also.
mind-
Juve
What
I
a
wouldn't mind
shit.
selling Lindelof. I swear to God, sell Lindelof and Maguire and go get me a Bella Kochap as well. I wouldn't mind it.
No, Kim and
Bella
Jay,
Kochap
Kim and
is
Jay,
very
Kim and
good.
Jay, Kim and Jay.
Bella
Get him.
Kochap is very,
The-
very
the
solid
Napoli
player.
defender, right?
Cheap, young.
Napoli, yeah.
I'm
He's sick.
not even joking. I think Locatelli would be a perfect.
Yeah, but you
player.
want to get the Napoli defender, and people won't say Koulibaly left Napoli and ain't
Nah, yo,
Napoli
Kim and
ain't
Jay-
missed.
No, but he's a
Kim and
50
Jay
mil
is
release
serious.
clause.
Bro,
I
he's
know he
serious.
is. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, that guy's
That's
serious.
50
what
mil
I'm saying.
release clause.
Napoli-
He's a 50 mil release clause.
Napoli
they
went
did the
up
same
with-
what
Stopping in
they
South
did the
America
same what
too.
Leicester did to us. They sold us Maguire and they replaced him with someone who was just sitting there.
What's crazy is someone in the UV chat like all summer kept spamming, go get Kim and Jay. And I was like, I don't know. That guy, we should have got him. He was like 15 mil or something.
But listen, that's what I was saying. Is to think from a Ten Hag perspective, rather than just thinking Ericsson could have played a 10, he can play a 10. This guy don't want him to play a 10. So
Once
let it
people
go.
can pass
I know
the
he
ball.
does, bro.
Just let it go.
I think people have overrated Eriksen.
Same thing with
He-
the Sancho and the 10 myth.
He wants Rashford. That's exactly why his main man is Rashford and Anthony, because they cut in. When they cut in, it's long day. When Anthony cuts in, it's long day for goalkeepers and defenders. When Rashford cuts in, it's long day. That's what they want. They want the Dallows to overlap. They want the Luke Shaws to cross it in from deep. That's what they want. And what the manager wants is what the manager gets, not what we want.
He doesn't
Simple.
want. Manager doesn't want crossing from deep because he talked about.
Well,
crossing
how
from
did Casemiro's goal come against Chelsea?
No,
He
but-
wasn't deep.
That
He
was
wasn't
Liverpool
so
for
deep,
it.
but it was still
that
deep
was
enough.
limited.
It wasn't overlapping.
He wanted at that point because it's like 96.
We were going
minutes,
for
bro.
it.
But
Yeah.
he said like today, for example, you saw how many crosses we played in the first half. Ten Hawks he literally said.
Yeah,
that
he
was
said it. We
stupid.
crossed it to yeah.
He said that was stupid. Like he said.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
he
did
did say
Stupid.
it. I heard it. Yeah, he said it. We're crossing it too early, and these people want to keep finding Ronaldo. I don't know what he is.
If Wolves go down, we need a
We need
rip
to
them
raid
apart.
Wolves. Bro, I got
yeah,
five
exact
players.
raid. We need to
I
raid
got five
Wolves.
players I want from Wolves. I want Nathan Collins as a backup for Ron. I want Kilman as a backup for Alessandro. I want Ruben Neves, but I think he's going Barca. So
Mateus Nunes.
I want Mateus Nunes. I think Mateus Nunes. You put him in that Ericsson position next to Casemiro and Bruno.
He's a very
you're
good player.
You're cooking.
He's a very good player.
But listen, I ain't
Bro,
got no
I'm not gonna
patience
lie.
for players, man. That's as simple as I don't have patience for players. I'm not gonna give them patience.
I just think with Ericsson, I think United put too much pressure on Ericsson. because I
New
think-
new chapter and a new slate doesn't mean patience, by the way. Patience, you're supposed to build and do your because Dallo didn't need my fucking patience. Martinez didn't need my fucking patience. They didn't need my patience. Ericsson, when he came in, he had a little bit shaky, kicked on. Casemiro, little bit shaky, kicked on straight away. Straight away,
Nietzsche
no
came
problem.
in and was immense, like almost immediately.
I don't need it. Like this patience shit.
Bro,
I'm not gonna do it. I
Malacia.
don't have it. I don't do it. Rashford kicked on, no problem. Kicked on, no problem. Sancho kicked on a little bit. You saw the spark, boom, no fire. Just a bit of spark, no fire, died out. Anthony Joga Bonito did not need a single bit of patience. Don't got patience, man. This is Manchester United. This is not Villa. This is, with respect, this is not Nottingham Forest with 22 brand new players and whatnot. We ain't them type of teams. This is not Man City that we can afford patience. Patience is a luxury. They can afford patience with Haaland, with even Alvarez. Liverpool are having patience with Nunes because they're going to start firing eventually. They got a Salah there. They know I have a Salah. I have a Firmino. I have a Diaz, Jota. They're injured now, but I have players in there. I have a Trent. They can have patience. We ain't got patience because our strong starting 11 is all we have. Is all we have. If I have patience, that means I have someone in the bench who can come in and give me something and say, you know what? All right, Cam, I got patience with you. We're still 3-point collectors. We'll be all right. No, we're not scoring goals. How can I have patience, bro? Our GA is -1. -1. We ain't scoring no goals. So from now on, fuck the patience with Martial saving him. Fuck the patience with any player and every play. Perform. Simple. Everybody perform, bro.
Yeah, true.
Because
true.
if you're not performing, forget again. Like I said, forget me, forget you. It's Ten Hag's job on the line. Ten Hag's job on the line, bro. We do not want this manager to go. We do not want poor. We do not want poor DNA players sinking the ship for this manager. We don't. We don't. And you know how Man United fan base is. It takes a run of poor performances and they start questioning this manager instantly. And you know how these players are. The virus that goes on in Carrington is once you see, like the third goal went in and I nearly started crying. Even though I was calm, I nearly started crying because I saw players do this. Oh shit. And put their heads down. I was like, nah, bro, don't do that. Just don't do that. It's okay. It's okay. I swear to God, it's okay. I'll take the loss. It's fine because it's not the be all and end all. It's not. It's not. Newcastle, they will have injuries. Trust me. Trust me. Eddie Howe is that guy. But wait, they've only just got the petrol and diesel money. Wait till you see what they do in January. We keep predicting like oh, but Newcastle will spend in January. Well, what will they spend? What will they spend? When did Newcastle have a pull? Like fucking hell. When was Newcastle last
they're in
in
like the
Europe?
top 4 right now.
No. But when was Newcastle in a title?
No,
charge,
but like if they have an exciting
Europe
project,
charge?
people will be like, "Yeah, I'll join."
Bro.
That's why Bruno G joined.
Bro,
He's
they-
like, "Oh,
okay,
they're paying a
okay,
ton of money."
But that is now, right now. Okay, you're telling me Newcastle can go and pull a João Felix?
Not that level, but they can pull very good. If they're
No,
in
but
top
tell me
4, they can pull
tell me
good
straight.
players.
Bro,
Tell me straight, because
I'm not gonna lie.
Isaac is a young.
I wouldn't put it past them, bro.
Bro,
I could
don't
see it.
I don't see
I could
it.
see
I
it.
don't see it.
If they
I don't
can
see
give him
it.
fat wage, they won't, but they could give him fat wages.
Yeah, but China
They
can
don't
give
need- they
players
don't
fat wages.
They don't need Joao Felix, first of all. They don't need Joao.
No, but I'm just giving you comparison. Think of it as a comparison.
I do
They
think that
can't.
they got. I do think
They have an
that.
exciting project though. Like if you're
Bro,
thinking
they
about it,
can
you
go
see what's
get-
happened to City. You go Newcastle, even more rich.
I
Like
think
why not?
Newcastle. No. If I'm an agent and I'm seeing Newcastle's project, it don't mean shit to me because you have to solidify your project before before I send my.
They already
player to you.
solidified it, I think.
And the project looks solid right now. It's looking like top 4, Faz.
No.
They're going top
The project is looking like top 4.
They
Until
could genuinely
February,
win the league within 3 seasons.
Until February, I am not saying top 4 Newcastle. I'm not saying it.
Bro,
I'm
they're
not
ahead
doing
of
this.
Bro, they're ahead of their project. They're
I'm not
already
saying
ahead.
They're
that.
miles
Well,
ahead. They're
The
so
time
far
with the agent happens in January.
Until
And
February,
like
I'm
if the
saying it.
agent says,
I'm not
hey,
saying it.
Bro, this
I'm not
season was
seeing
meant,
it.
this season for them was meant to be continue being
Listen,
a top
I
half
am
team.
not seeing
Yeah.
the
exactly.
big club. When was
Bro,
the last time
bro.
Newcastle were in competition for
Bro.
anything?
Bro, look how quickly City became a big club, bro. They literally went and got
50
David
years.
Silva
This
and
season,
Aguero.
No, but I agree with Faz.
this
Griggs, I'll be honest.
season, this season,
60% of the players don't even know Newcastle exists.
Yeah, they do,
This
bro. You guys think that
No,
Newcastle?
No, they
no,
don't.
You're
They
kind
don't.
of you're kind of bullied. Not what's the word?
Bro,
You're shitting on Newcastle. They're a decent sized club. They're not like massive, but they're not small.
Bro,
It's
they're
Tottenham,
heritage, bro.
okay.
French players know who Newcastle is, by the way. David Ginola used to play for that club.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out.
Ben
Hear me
Arfa,
out.
who a lot of French people look up.
Newcastle, right now, as of today, are not a top 4 club.
Well, they haven't finished top 4, but if they in January,
Are we a top
if
4
they're
club
still
right
there
now?
and they
Like, in
spend,
Faz, come on.
They're not.
We know after the World Cup, how many new player castles are going to be in the World Cup?
Bro,
How many new player castle? No, for real.
Simple. When was the
No,
last time Newcastle were doing damage in Europe?
early
but that doesn't
2000s.
mean anything because they
No, I
They've
have-
won
I agree
FA
with
Cups.
they
That's
just got
about it.
owners now.
But right now, they haven't even used Isak.
St. Maximin hasn't been
ASM
playing
is
for
an
more than half the
injured.
season.
St. Maximum, exactly. So it's
Football
like
power.
they're
we
only
have
going to be
Martial.
playing the Leicester
What do you
City
mean?
role. No, fast. They're going to be playing what Leicester City was doing when everybody else was distracted by Carabao, FA, whatever, Europe. They're going to be focused on the Premier League. And if they don't get it, they'll at least land top 4.
And they've
I'll
no
say that on the
Europe.
stream confidently right
Football,
here.
football
No,
power
you're
hour.
right. So they
I
play
kind
one
of
game a
changed
week.
my statement.
One game a
And
week.
Griggs, I'm sorry. I changed my statement. I flip-flopped from Newcastle not knowing anyone because I just saw on Twitter someone just posted this random photograph. Their goal difference, Newcastle goal difference is actually at 17. Tottenham is at 10, and we are at -1.
Bro, Newcastle.
They don't even have Isaac
They
or
played City
St.
and drew
Maximin,
them
but they're
3-3.
still
Didn't
scoring.
they dominate City? Didn't they
Bro,
dominate
Newcastle
City when they
don't
played
even
them?
need to go buy a big player. Their scouting is ahead of what it was meant to be. Because what people thought they were gonna go do is go offer fat contracts to some wash bin, to some has-beens. They aren't doing that. They're scouting proper
They're
players.
very,
They dip into the
very
League
good.
One market. And bro, they just need to go grab a player that will be effective for their system. Look what Eddie Howe has done to Miguel Almiron. This guy went from the joke of the Premier League to literally player of the month.
In Greeks,
2
they
seasons
will
ago-
in January.
2-3 seasons ago, Man City were 8th/9th by game week 12-13.
Okay.
What happened?
They won the league.
Yeah, but that was a regular season. We only have one more game left, and then World Cup, one more game. Then it's January. So even if let's say they do start falling off, they
Bro,
can
Newcastle have
spend the
lost one
cash.
game this season.
They
When does the
weren't they
when does the
3-1
sec-
up to City?
when does the Okay, so you're saying Newcastle? I am telling you right now, Newcastle are not coming fourth. They are not.
They're coming third.
No,
They're not coming top
third.
4.
They're
They're
not.
not coming top 4.
I think
They're-
I will
I
tell
think-
you
finishing top
this.
4.
Yes.
You will okay. February we'll retouch this because there's no point going back and forth on this. We'll just keep going back and forth. We'll come to February and we'll see what the table shapes at the end of February. Because firstly, we got a fucking load of games in February, and we're gonna decide which ones we're willing to lose, which one we're not willing to lose. It's as simple as we can't be expecting to win every single fucking game in February. It's not gonna happen. So, firstly, let's see February. The league is never won and lost in November, December, and especially in a World Cup year when the league is actually 1 month longer than usual. So actually, we're not even halfway through the season, by the way. We're not. Because we've got the World Cup to go past, players to come back from the World Cup, see what they do, January to go past, February games to play, then we
Wait.
know.
Don't we play City and Arsenal in January?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And then we've got Palace and Leeds to accommodate as well, who we didn't play. So it's a lot of factors for top 4.
I refuse to
Newcastle are a
underestimate
very
Newcastle.
good team, and I
I'm
am
not
not discrediting.
underestimating them.
I am
They're
not
scary to me.
discrediting. Listen, I am not discrediting Eddie Howe at all. I think he's a really good manager. But it's the same reason why I said when people were rating Graham Potter, and I rate Graham Potter, and I said at Chelsea, he might not know what to do, bruv. And people told me I was a crackhead. I said when
he's still
Graham
figuring
Potter
it
came
out.
to, he's figuring it out. But people say, no, he's Graham Potter, he's Graham Potter, he's Graham Potter, he's serious, he's serious.
The squad is
Flex told
shit.
me.
The
He's out
squad
of his
is
depth, first
terrible.
of all.
No,
He's out of
it's
his
not.
depth.
No. And it's the same reason why I
They're-
was
they're
going to come to this
flipping
January shit. Hold on. I was going to
Mount.
come to this January stuff. I was going to come to this January stuff about Newcastle. Firstly, you can say all about Newcastle's project, but they ain't finished top 4. When you finish top 4, you are an attractive club. Because right now, Newcastle ain't in no fucking Europe, nothing. They ain't doing nothing.
No,
They
but
got the FA
bro,
Cup,
but-
League Cup, and that's it.
No,
they know
fact.
how to
I'm
sell
a-
a project. Bro, they
when
went
I'm a
and
big-
sold
You
the
sell the-
project to
listen.
one of Brazil's biggest prospects.
When I am that's fine. That's fine. But big clubs attract big players constantly, not the odd, okay, I got a future. No, they do big club settings. Big club.
Brother,
but fact-
they
but
got
I think-
Trippier, who we should have got to replace Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Okay,
No.
okay, that's
But
that.
Faz, I
let me
think what
finish.
Griggs is trying to say.
When hold on. In January, this thing about people saying, my whole point was this thing about people saying, yeah, but the Chelsea's will spend and whatever. Well, Chelsea did spend. Chelsea were in Harrods. They were shopping
Forget Chelsea.
for fucking
Chelsea.
luxury products, and they got their luxury products. Well, guess what happened when Fofana got injured? Guess what happened when Reece James got injured? Guess what happened when Koulibaly started having stinkers? Guess what happened when fucking Lukaku got sent on loan now, and they brought in Aubameyang? Look at what happening. And you're telling me Aubameyang in a fucking baller of the league? He's a baller of the league. And Graham Potter is a serious manager. Well, guess what? And guess what?
Bro.
Todd Bowley is Todd Bowley is a serious sports team owner. He's a proven sports
He's also
team
kinda
owner.
dumb.
And if you're telling mixing a great manager, a top striker, a top centre back, a top midfielder, a top manager, a top owner, all of these things, all of these formulas, and yet they're struggling.
but
The Premier League is a beast of its own.
Bro,
Come
but
February-
Newcastle.
No, Faz,
Newcastle
Faz,
have a
what,
better-
what,
bro,
what
Newcastle-
Griggs is trying to say is that Newcastle might not actually go for the big fat contracts like Joao
They won't.
Felix.
They know how to
They
scout.
won't. What they're doing right now is that they're scouting well, that they're going for the smaller players, the unknown ones, and they're doing well with those players.
But even besides that, the
I'll
point
see.
is,
Newcastle
I'm not gonna
Newcastle
jump to
are
the
ahead of
bandwagon.
Newcastle's
I'm gonna
project is better than Chelsea's right now because Chelsea's project is just go sign some random players that actually probably don't even fit
it's
our
arguably
team.
be better than ours.
Todd Bowley-
Chelsea.
Todd Bowley's a
Chelsea
dummy.
bought the players. No. Chelsea bought the players based on Tuchel being there. Chelsea bought Tuchel being there.
Yeah, and then
Tuchel
they
signed
fired
off
him
on the
and
players.
then and they did that, but yet Bowley had an idea that he was gonna fire Tuchel within a month and bring Graham Potter in. Todd Bowley is ambitious, but he's also kind of dumb.
I don't take.
No, I
teams
think
seriously.
I don't think
listen,
he had an idea about it.
Bro,
I think it all went
Newcastle-
wrong.
Bro,
No, I think
I
it all
don't
went
take-
wrong
listen.
when Tuchel said no for Ronaldo.
Firstly, I don't know even if you lot hear Eddie Howe's press conference because I do. Eddie Howe said himself, Saint Maximum, you're not going to see too much of him. We're going to be protecting him because the same injury he has is he says it specifically in the interview. He says it's a reoccurring injury. So even when he's ready, I'm going to manage him. And then he goes on to say about Isaac. He says, yeah, Isaac started the season well, but he's got a bad ankle injury. Comes back after the World Cup. Again, we're going to monitor that because we don't want the same situation happening where a player gets injured with the same injury again, especially Isaac, who's such a young player. And if you've bought someone who's a big asset and you end up injuring him, you have to manage your asset, by the way, as well. If you
yeah, but
end
they're
up
cooking
injuring
without
him,
them. They're cooking without them.
this is sure they are cooking without them, but for how long is the question? It is a season. It is a
very long because
season.
their football sustainable.
You could say the
It
same.
is a
Martial
season.
could be injured the rest of
takes-
the season, and then we're
It
fucked.
takes and that's why I don't like Martial. This is the exact fucking reason why. It
Bro,
is
their
a
football is
season.
sustainable, bro. They know how to play.
Okay, as of
End
today-
product is what matters. The end.
Faz,
end.
as of
We're winning
today,
games.
when Newcastle come top 4 at the end of the season, and when if Arsenal win, God forbid, if Arsenal win the league, that's when I will say, maybe even February, March, I will say, you know what? Yeah, man, safe.
No,
That's
but you said we're
okay.
finishing top
right now.
four.
I'm not.
You were
No, but Faz-
you guys said we were finishing.
Yeah,
top
because
four.
I believe firstly I'm a Manchester United fan. I'm gonna have to believe. I'm gonna have to fucking
All right,
believe.
take your Manchester United. Take the Manchester United hat off. Then, do you actually think we can finish?
I
top four?
cannot. It's impossible. If I take off a Manchester United hat, I might as well go and fucking take all these shirts off and put some other shirts on the fucking back. I can't.
No, but you
for
can,
a
you
second,
can think
No,
without
okay,
the hat
okay.
on. You can
Faz,
think without,
as of
look at
today,
it.
as of today, what's your top 4?
I said from the start, Man City is still gonna win the league. Arsenal may come second. We're coming third. I said it. I'm still saying it.
No.
We are coming third. We are
No,
coming
it can't
third.
happen.
Mathematically,
No,
it
it's
is
not
fucking
happening.
way more possible. It is so
Well,
possible.
yeah, that's true.
It is
Mathematically,
so
we could win the
possible.
league.
Yes. And that's
Yes.
why I said on Saeed's stream, if we won this game today and Martial comes back, title charge is on after fucking World Cup.
That's
I
not
said
gonna
it straight.
happen.
I said it straight. If we buy a striker and a right back and we had won today's game and Fulham game, title charge is on. Because mathematically it is. Because
Forget
mathematically,
mathematically,
it
bro.
is.
It's just about looking like if you're
Looking
gonna
at
be able to be
the
consistent.
direction
with
of the
it.
team.
Bro, like I could tell
I
with
see
us
the
that we're
direction
not
of
gonna
the
be
team.
consistent.
We're up
I
and
see
down
the
every
direction.
week.
I see the direction of the strongest 11. If our strongest 11 played today, we would have won that game.
Yeah, but our strongest 11 will never be fit.
And our strongest 11 is hella inconsistent as well.
Yeah, and
Rashford,
exactly.
Martial,
You're
Bruno.
answering the questions. You're supposed to ask me. That's the same reason why I'm gonna blame Martial when I don't come third. I said
But
that
it's
on
not
stage
just
stream as
Martial
well.
that gets injured. Anthony's getting injured. Sancho's
Yes.
getting injured.
Sancho's
Everyone's
guilty.
getting injured.
Sancho as well. Yes, our strongest 11. If they can play a consistent run of games and solidify themselves, for example, okay. So if we get kicked out of the League Cup, if we get kicked out of the FA Cup, and just have, for example, the Europa and Premier League, we can come third, no problem.
Well, we can't.
No
because
problem.
That's too many games. That's
No,
still twice
we
a
can come
week.
third. I think we
There's
can
just
come
still
third.
the games are still crammed.
I
like
think we can come
a
third.
very
I think we can do it.
our depth
But
is
Faz,
can't
I'll
come
be very,
third.
I'll
I'm
be
not saying
very
we can't
honest.
come- I'm not saying we can't come third.
If we get a striker, and
There's a lot of ifs.
if we
There's a
get
lot
a
of
right
ifs.
back, then yeah, we can do it.
There's a
We
lot
can
of
do it.
No,
I
ifs.
still
Faz,
think
The
that.
problem-
I think City.
I might be the
Arsenal-
only one thinking about this right now, but if after the World Cup all these injuries just vanish away out of nowhere and everyone's just consistently fit, I'm gonna be mad pissed, bro.
Why are you not like? I don't understand. Do you not peel the layers? Martial ain't fucking going to the World Cup. So after the World Cup,
I'm not
we're
even
scoring
talking about
goals.
Martial.
No, but
No, I
after the
know
World
he's
Cup,
gonna
we're
be
scoring
fit.
goals. We're scoring
Oh,
goals.
yeah, bro.
After
Forget
the-
about what you think.
No, I
Forget-
don't. I'm not even
You're trying to build an
confident
agenda.
about
But I'm just talking about Sancho and Anthony right
facts.
now.
Okay. So why is it fucking okay to people to say Haaland is gonna be Haaland
Because
is gonna be
Haaland
ready?
is proven.
Because Holland's proven that he's
He's
gonna
a
score
proven
goals every week.
monster. He's a
So
proven
why do we back
monster.
Martial so much then when he's not proven?
I'm not even confident about Martial. I don't even think.
why
he
do
I'm
you-
not
His
even
why-
confident
GA
in
is better than
Why do people-
Haaland.
I
Why-
think he could, but I'm not saying I'm
There you
confident.
go.
in
There
him.
you go. There
hella
you go.
inconsistent.
There you
Woodward
go.
coming in the chat.
There you go. This is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I
But
mean.
none of us are even Martial
Martial's
FC.
GA. Martial's GA. No, this is for everyone. You're not the only person watching.
Okay.
Martial's GA is better than Haaland's GA. Is the exact reason why I keep saying get rid of this fucking player FC.
Yo, forget
It's
what
Martial
United
FC.
Trey says on Twitter. Forget what that guy
He's a-
says on
he's a
Twitter.
loser.
He's dumb. Bro, I know Martial's GA per 90 looks good, but he's not good. That's first of all, it's not sustainable because
That's
he
a-
hasn't played
that's-
that many minutes. I don't even
Bad
expect it.
statistic.
I don't expect him to sustain
When
that,
he
that
comes
rate.
back, he's gonna be all right. No? Why
No,
not?
No.
Why
No,
not
bro,
now?
it's not,
He's
bro.
inconsistent.
Yes, it
His
is.
Where's
game
the
is
chest?
inconsistent
Where's the
his entire
Martial
I'm not
chest?
saying, bro. I'm not doing
It's gonna
chess,
be
bro.
perfect.
Bro,
I
if
know-
it
I
was
know the kind of
perfect,
player
he would have
Martial is.
showed up today with 2
Bro.
goals.
Martial
was
will
perfect.
make
It
our,
wasn't.
will make our attack better. I've said that, and I do think that he can make
That's
our attack
true.
better.
That is a true
and we'll
fact.
create more chances. Will those chances go in? I don't know because Rashford's inconsistent with his scoring. Anthony's not really a proven goal scorer. Yes, he scored 3 and 3, but his goal scoring numbers at Ajax were not that high. And Martial's an inconsistent goal scorer too. Bruno has fallen off the face of the earth as a goal scorer. So we still don't have that many goals. Regardless if Martial plays, I think we'll create more chances. But I'm not gonna say I'm confident that we'll
Yeah,
play
but the
better.
way no.
Score.
I'm like I said, I'm gonna keep this energy for Martial. I say Martial FC, when he comes back. Well,
Bro,
when he comes back, when he comes back, we're
forget
gonna
player,
take us to the
player FC gas up everyone, bro.
He's gonna
Play-
ta-
bro,
Don't
he's gonna take us
listen to
to
the
heaven gates.
crackheads. Don't
bro,
listen to the
Bruno FC,
crackheads.
bro, Bruno FC says he's better than Kevin De Bruyne.
This is the only way to put the nail on the coffin on Player FC. This is the only way.
It'll never go away, bro.
I'm not budging.
Yo, player FC will never go away. It will never go away.
It won't go
When
away
he's
until we're
back-
winning. It won't go away until you're winning. The only teams that don't really have player FC are teams that consistently win. Man City don't have player FC.
When
No, they
the
have
shit
De Bruyne FC, bro.
No, but he's a
when
baller, so it's
Martial is
fine.
back.
All the shit teams that all consistently underachieve, they're the teams that have these player
If-
FC problems.
if-
Where it's like
if
Saka,
Martial-
Martinelli, Odegaard.
if Martial had an assist today, you would have seen a lot of fucking. I don't even want to use the word, man. But you know what you
Yeah.
would have seen on the chat.
Yeah, you know what you would have seen.
A lot of ads.
A whole
I'm not
lot of
even gonna
retweets of him scoring.
I'm not even gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna do it. But you know exactly. So I'm gonna keep the same energy. When Martial is fully fit and back and playing 90 minutes, he's gonna take us to the top 4. He will take us. He can carry
He
this
could
team.
take us to the top. I'm not
I
saying
agree.
he
Yeah,
can't take us to the
Martial can carry this team to
He
top 4.
can't
Easy.
take us to top 4. I think he could. I think it's possible.
And
I'll say so.
and the same reason, this is the thing, I don't get it. The same reason why Ganso said there's a lot of ifs for us top 4. Well, it's a lot of if we get Vlahovic, if we get a Malo Gusto, if we get a João Felix, if we get a ball carrying midfielder, if someone
Yeah, but
gets
those are all
sold.
ifs.
A lot
Those are
of
all
ifs.
ifs.
Yeah, exactly.
No, for
And the
us, there's a lot of
and
ifs.
the
That's what
if-
I'm saying, though. Because
And the if Martial comes back and fit and firing, we're looking good. If Ronaldo gets sold and we get another forward, it's looking good. If we get another right back who can play from deep, who can overlap, who's good, just as good or half as good as Dalot, it's looking good. If we go and get a ball carrying midfielder, it's looking good. There's a lot of ifs, and if those things go well, Manchester United can come third, and I'm gonna believe. If you want me to take my hat off and go off what we saw today, Manchester United are coming fucking ninth, bro.
No, forget about today. No,
We're coming
today.
ninth.
use all the context. I think we're about
Top four is locked in for me too. For Manchester.
think we're
Based
about-
on what, like, I think Man United, you're gonna see a lot more games like this today, especially on away days. I think our away form is still concerning to me. I don't think that we were that comfortable in away games. I think the Chelsea away game was the only away game that we actually looked very comfortable in, and Everton for the first
And
half.
I'm fine with that. You know what? The crazy thing is, I'm fine with it because last season at home we were atrocious.
We
were
are
fucking
starting to build a fortress at
So
Old Trafford.
at least
I
we
agree
have
with
a
that.
at least we have a home fucking record. At least I can live with that.
I think expecting Man United to be consistent come second half of the season will never happen. I don't think we'll never be that
too
consistent.
many
during
games.
the
Too many
season.
games.
But there's too many games, and there'll be more injuries. Martial will probably
And we
get
have
injured again.
paper thin depth.
Knock on wood.
No, I don't want to.
think-
I don't want to protect this guy anymore, man.
No,
I'm
but
telling
then
you,
we
this is
can go ahead and make top three, top four. The reason why is
We
because
could.
we are at 13 matches right now, and we have 23 points. Tottenham, Newcastle both have 14 and 26, 27. So if we would have gone ahead, we would be at mark
but
with
see,
Tottenham.
There's an
The
issue.
thing is, there's a
RGD is shit.
also one more
RGD
thing
is
people
shit,
are
and we need to
forgetting
change
about.
it.
It won't
Wait,
get
one
changed.
thing people are forgetting about
It
a
has
lot.
to.
Liverpool will spend.
We're
on
not
midfielders.
scoring
This
5
is
goals.
the same team that can win 10 games in a row. Don't count
Yeah.
out Liverpool just because they've been really shit. I'm still scared of them. If they sign a midfielder or two, which they will, they can put together 5, 10, 15 game
My
win
original,
streaks.
I think if I'm not mistaken, my original prediction was Man City, Arsenal, Man City, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, or Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal. I still think Arsenal are one injury away from just collapsing, bro.
I think Arsenal are
They
solidified
they
top
just
two
nearly
for me.
collapsed last week, but then Reece Nelson just came to save them.
I-
Saka got
nah.
injured.
I think Arsenal
Liverpool's
will
done in
solidify top
second
2 team
season,
in the
second
league.
part of the
See,
season.
this is too early. It's too early. It's
No,
only
Bro, it's been
November.
No, I'll
it's
be
been
honest.
15
I don't
games.
trust. I don't trust Arsenal. I don't trust Arsenal being
They have
there as the
35
top
points or something.
in the fourth.
34.
I don't see
Bro.
them.
They're setting
you know-
record pace points.
No,
No,
at this
bro.
point of the season,
Yeah,
teams
but-
with this many points have only finished first or something.
Yeah, but Haaland
they're-
was scoring
they're
a
on an
hat trick every
insane
game.
track.
He's not scoring hat trick every game now. Like,
Still
why
has
do you
18
still gonna
goals.
win?
He still has
The
18 goals.
trajectory doesn't mean anything in a season. It's a season.
No, but trajectory is how you extrapolate what you think can happen because it's based
Guys,
on
the thing
proven
is,
facts
the
of
thing
stuff
is,
that's
even
happened.
Arsenal fans right now are not saying with chest that they're going to win the league. They're just
they
saying
are.
we're going to finish in top.
They're
They're
going
not
to
gonna
win the
win.
league.
Not
I said-
not
But
not
they'll
not all
finish
of them,
top
Faz.
2. They'll
Not
finish
all of
top
them.
2.
They're a lock for
No.
top 2, though. I think they're
They're
a lock
locked.
for top 2.
I think at this
Bro,
point
they
don't think
can
so.
collapse.
Until February,
is
I
what
don't
I'm
make
saying.
any
Bro,
decisions.
their
If they
football is.
No, a
Except for my
collapse
only-
will be a
Because
collapse
Except
will
even
be
their
a
players
lottery
are
win.
going
Will
to
be-
the World Cup, and there could be injuries during the World Cup too.
I can't say
I don't-
until
No,
February.
but they're
I'm
spending
not
in
saying until
January.
February.
It's confirmed. They're spending in January.
They're
That's
gonna spend
confirmed.
like 50 mil minimum.
On who?
They're signing
It's
a
a lot
DM
of
from Tottenham.
speculation.
Tielemans,
You know, they got that kid Mudryk, I think.
I don't care about Arsenal. I don't care. I don't want to
Mudryk,
talk about
yeah.
Arsenal spending. I don't care about what the fuck they spend. I don't care about who they spend on. They ain't in our conversation. If we were third today, I would have been okay. Who they spending? I want to be interested. I don't fucking care who they fucking spending in because we just lost the game. Simple as that. If we were in top 4, I would have said yeah, because mathematically we would have been in conversation of closing down the gap. My thing is all about close the gap. Close the gap, because long as you're closing the gap, you're in the conversation, and it's actually not unreasonable to
Holy
say you're in the
shit.
I
top 4
think this
charge.
season.
You're in
I
a
think this
top-
season the goal for this season should just be getting it back into Champions League football. Forget top 3.
Yeah, same.
Forget top
I
4.
agree.
Bro,
I agree.
I don't give a shit about top 4 if we win Europa. We can finish 15th place, and if we win Europa, bro, we'll win the Champions League.
Win the League Cup and the
No,
FA
no,
Cup.
we
They don't
might
do
it
anything
just
for
the
us.
hard way. We might do it the hard way. We might do it the hard way.
If we
But a
gotta
lot
do
of
the
big
Jose way,
listen,
let it
a
be the
lot of
Jose way.
yeah, AFTV are saying they will win the league. I'm telling you, big platforms are saying they're
Well,
gonna win the league. Big
they-
platforms are
I
saying it.
understand why they feel like that, because they're seeing their
They're
team
Arsenal
play.
fans.
They're playing the best football in the league right now. Their football is better than Man City's right now.
Listen, they have not been in a title race whilst being in Europe.
I get that. I'm saying, yeah, come February it might change. but-
PSV peppered them up.
No, but I
Just
get why they
wait and see
feel. I
as
get
they
why they
progress.
feel like they could win the title though, because yeah, Europa they've struggled, but in the league they've smashed up every single team that they've played except us.
The last
I just-
time,
like
the
I said,
last
I'm
time
not- until
Arteta
February, I'm
was
not
in the
excited.
Europa and the league, he took that seriously. But then right now, he knows he doesn't need that because he's doing so well in the
He's gonna
league. So
go-
he
he's
might
gonna
just
go for
focus
the
on the
league.
league.
He'll
focusing
win
on
the
the
Europa
league,
League.
bro.
He'll win the Europa League. He'll go for the league because they can guarantee like a top 2 finish practically.
He just focused on the
Until-
FA Cup that they last won because he was closer to it.
We need to- we need
February.
to-
Listen, February. I'll be like, all right, cool. This is what the table is saying.
I feel like yes, but also you could kind of tell how teams are gonna play. Like,
Exactly.
you could you could tell Arsenal's football is sustainable. You could tell that Spurs football is shit. It's that simple.
You can tell Chelsea are garbage.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You could like Chelsea's football. They could buy in January, and I still don't think they'll.
I don't
fix it.
think. Yeah, exactly.
I think the
Chelsea
season-
is just fine.
I'm scared of
Chelsea, even
Newcastle
till
'cause they're
now-
playing good and they have a shit ton of money. Chelsea are garbage.
Che-
I'm not really scared
No,
of
Chelsea till now they're just trying to find their top 11. Like who's
No,
their
they don't
main
have a
11.
good squad.
They don't
players
even have that.
today-
Squad.
Their players today look like they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah,
Potter-
they really don't because it's a mixed group. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but
They
they
don't have
squad
Reece
is
James.
shit and
players.
Potter's
Ben
out of
Chilwell
his
is
depth.
gone, so their wingbacks are gone. They're literally playing Sterling as a wingback.
They also have big injuries as well. James is a big man.
Also, Chelsea had one of the easiest schedules in the Prem to start the year, so their schedule's starting to get tough now, and they're in their
But
worst
then,
form. So
like
they're throwing-
moving away from them, our squad needs depth. We don't
Yes, we
have
do need
depth.
those. That's what I said. That's bro. I feel like I'm dead. I think Newcastle will have more squad depth than us.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Bro, like Joe Willock can come on the pitch and score for them, like off the benches in midfield.
We don't-
Who's coming off the benches as a midfielder for us?
In key positions, we have one like Ericsson. No one else can do what Ericsson does. No one else can do what Anthony does. No one else can do what Casemiro does. No Delo backup. No Lissandro Martinez backup. No Varane backup. No anyone.
Bro,
We have,
they
Dalot
lost
back up.
Bruno,
It's
bro, they
very
lost Bruno
bad.
G for 2 games and they still won.
they've been
That's-
without their 2 best attackers
and
for
that's their
like,
best player.
almost the entire season.
Let's see what happens. Listen, let me wrap this up. Arsenal were not on the top of the league for less than 24 hours. They're back now on top of the league. Fucking bastards. Arsenal fans are ringing me. They definitely believe in they're winning the league. I'm telling you right now. I'm seeing Arsenal
Brighton
fans.
are 2
Wow, let me tell you something, bro.
points
Let me
they
tell
drop.
something
They
let
drop
me tell something
in.
to Pep Guardiola real quick. If
They
Pep
won't. They
Guardiola
will.
loses
They
this
will
league-
drop.
If Pep loses his league to Arsenal, well, yo, we got to take him out of any goal talk. He's a fraud. He's a fraud if he loses.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think Man City fans themselves have actually said they are okay with losing the Premier League because they want the Champions League. That's all they're going for
I think
this
they're
season.
stupid for that because they have the chance to do a 3-peat that only we have done.
No, fuck
Don't
the
think-
3P. I need
don't
Arsenal
think-
to win the league.
I don't think they care. I don't think they care because they've been conceding
I
goals
know
and,
City fans like
and playing
like,
soppy. In
I think
the
City
Premier League.
fans
They
care,
want-
but
they want,
Pep doesn't.
Bro, the
They want the
the
Premier League.
Manchester
Listen,
ones.
at the
Bro,
end-
Daps has told me that he cares about Prem.
They want the Premier. They want the Champions League. Trust me, they want the
No,
Champions League.
I
more than
agree with Faz
anything.
because the fans would want the 3-peat and everything, but Pep Guardiola, he's going for the Champions League. That's why he's got Haaland
They
in,
want both.
and
They
that's
want
what he's
both.
going
Come on,
for.
both. If they can, do both.
Exactly. Go for both.
I just look. At the end of the day, Arsenal had 4 games in hand to make Champions League, and they fumbled 4 fucking games in hand.
It's a
4
different team.
games.
It's a different team.
4 games.
It's
So
a different squad. It's a different squad.
They've still got players from that squad. It's not like a whole fucking.
Yeah, but
brand new
they added
squad.
2
They've
title
they've
winners.
added
No, but then Griggs,
They've added
from
solid players
from
and,
Gabriel
and
or Saliba, if any one of them gets injured, who they're replacing him with? Who's their
Tomiyasu and
backup?
Ben White.
it takes them.
Nah.
It takes them 2-3 bad games and it's long. I said Europe, League Cup, FA Cup, Premier League. It's a fucking lot of hard work for them. Again, you can say their bench and their bench is turning up here and there and good for them, but eventually it might bite them back in their ass. And until February, I'm not.
Bro, that's a
I'm
team that
not,
knows. That's a team that their players know exactly what. they want.
Arteta hasn't faced this, so only time will tell. So right now, I'm not saying it. And with Man United, I can say it because I have to believe in.
Who
my
knows?
team.
We might spend a shit ton in Jan. Who knows?
We don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of ifs. But yeah, big up to everyone. Let me wrap this up. We've been going for 2.5 hours. I couldn't even believe it. I thought the stream's gonna last for 2 hours. No, 1 hour. Sorry, the stream ended up 2.5 hours. Big up to everyone. A lot of people actually stayed through. So big up to everyone. Big up to Football Power Hour. Big
Big
up
up,
Griggs.
Fabs.
Big up Dancer. Big up
Big
Ronald.
up,
Thank
big
you.
up.
Big up Edward Wood as well. Appreciate everyone. Let me go ahead and sum this up once in for all. Listen, Aston Villa 3, Manchester United 1. Tough, bitter pill to swallow. But at the end of the day, this is all it means. It means we are in a rebuild. We are in a process. It's going to happen. We're going to see scorelines like this, but then we're also going to see scorelines where we're beating Arsenal's and we're beating Liverpool's and we're doing good against Tottenham. We drawing against Chelsea. These things are going to happen. Don't take it too seriously. Don't take it too much like, oh my God, the season's over, because it's definitely not. Mathematically, it's still possible. A lot of things can happen. A lot of teams might drop points. A lot of teams might gain points. Liverpool might go on a good run. We might go on a good run. Anything is possible. We might spend money in January. We might not spend money in January. We don't know. But all I can say is believe in the process. That's all is. We know what the process is. Unlike Football Power, who said, "What is the process?" But we just have to believe the process, and eventually something will happen. Magic will happen, because I believe Ten Hag can do some sort of magic with this squad. He has done magic with some certain players. It's just today wasn't our day. Today wasn't our day, and that's what's happened. When we conceded that second goal, it just took it out of us. United View, full view tomorrow. Catch me on there. I will do a light stream as well after the UV stream tomorrow. And then we'll go back to Sage stream on Wednesday. I'll do another stream on Tuesday. Streams every day, basically. Streams every day. I'll be at the game on Thursday against the Villa game, going live from Old Trafford as well, as I do. I'll be going to the Manchester United versus Monaco under 21 game as well in Old Trafford, so keep a lookout for that as well. And then at the end of this run at the Fulham game, I might have a surprise. I might do something as well for that, so keep a lookout for that as well. So big up to everyone for joining. Love, appreciate you as always. Boxing Day, Tony. Oh my God, he loves Anthony so much. Anthony Marshall. I just had to leave it to him. Big up for the contribution, Woodward. I appreciate you, as always, man. As always. Lastly, if you want to support the channel and want to become a member and want to join the discussion like the other guys have, you can become a member using the link in the super chat section or the members only members joining link in the bio. Big up all the members. We've got members only group chat. We've got members only streams, and there'll be members only videos coming through as well. So I appreciate all of you. Big up to everyone. It's been a huge stream. A lot of people stayed back, so I appreciate it. Peace, love, and guidance. And I'm out, man. Take care, everyone. Peace.